Done. Everything's done. Blow it up. Blow up. Start every single team from ground zero. Every single one of them.
Sirianni's earned the benefit of the doubt. He's a good coach.
Also, the Union just won a shield.
I'm done with the Union.
On today's Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings, we've got a lot of sports to get to. We've also got a great interview with Commanders center Tyler Biadasz, Badger Commander. Talk to him. Really great interview. We're going to do Week 6 picks and preview. We have Fyre Fest, and then we have a big Thursday night we're going to get to. A lot of things happen, PFT.
Big night, Sports Equinox.
Sports Equinox, and it is brought to you by our friends at Game Time. The NFL is in full swing. Tailgates, pack stands, the buzz before kickoff, but getting in, nightmare. Queues, price jumps, getting logged out mid-click. All you want is to be there, beer in hand, losing your voice with the crowd. The Game Time app gives the advantage back to fans. It's the hack for unlocking amazing tickets and experiences in a few taps. It's incredibly easy to use, and the Game Time guarantee means you can trust you'll get 100% authentic tickets on time and at the best price. Plus, fees are always included, so what you see is what you pay. We're looking at tickets for Hank. What do you got?
Bears Commanders Monday night, the battle for Part of My Take. You can get into, what's it called?
It is now Northwest Federal.
Oh,
the Fed.
That rolls off the tongue.
The Fed, yeah.
Get into the Fed for $113.
Love
Okay, so go right now to
Raljohn, Maryland.
Game Time. Take the guesswork out of buying NFL tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account. Use code PMT for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account. Redeem code PMT for $20 off. Swipe, tap, ticket, go. Download the Game Time app today. Okay, let's go.
Hey, football guy. Patino. AWS. Pardon my take. Yeah. Pardon my take. Yeah. Pardon my take. Yeah. Pardon my take. Yeah. Pardon my take.
Welcome to Part of My Take, presented by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Today is Friday, October 10th. And PFT, what a night of sports we just had.
It had a little bit of everything, man. It was an incredible night of sports. Just a lot of drama, a lot of positive energy, a lot of heartbreak as well. Big Cat, congratulations. Let me be the first to congratulate Big Cat.
Still one more.
On the Cubs.
Still one more. Still one more.
We're going back to Milwaukee. You guys packed
Milwaukee.
a suit tonight. You said, hey, we're not done yet. We're going to make a trip up north.
Yep.
And what a dong fest you went to tonight.
We pounded them. We'll talk about the Cubs game. I was there. It was electric. I got some anecdotes, some great stories, but I missed everything that happened here. Where should we start?
Do you want to start with football? Or because a lot happened in football, or do you want to start in baseball? Because a lot happened in baseball too.
Let's start with baseball. The Yankees lose.
The Yankees lose.
That clip of Vladdy and David Ortiz going back and forth.
Do it one more time. The Yankees lose. And then you had Derek Jeter just sitting there.
And A-Rod.
But you could tell it pissed Derek Jeter off more.
Yeah.
It embarrassed A-Rod.
Correct.
But Derek Jeter was like, why the fuck am I subjecting myself to this right now?
Yes.
I saw someone say that like Derek Jeter and A-Rod kind of the first time they laughed with it because they knew, it's part of the show. And then David Ortiz did it so many times to the point where they got mad again.
Yeah,
which
right.
I loved.
Right. They went through the wall.
He just kept doing it.
Here's what I think. And, I know they're kind of technically our coworkers at Fox Sports. I don't know how you can have chemistry on a show like that if you're rubbing your coworker's face in a heartbreaking playoff loss.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's how you build a good sports show.
No.
And that's kind of goes against what we stand for here at Part of My Take.
Bad camaraderie.
Yeah.
The Yankees lose. They're going to bring back Aaron Boone. He said he expects to be back. The Jays are hot. The Jays are awesome. Vladdy, I saw it. There was a stat out there. It was like 4 or 5 guys on the Yankees combined, like Volpe, Grisham. I think it was Jazz Chisholm. It was 4 guys, maybe 5 guys who had 10 hits, and Vladdy had 9 himself. They just pounded him. That was awesome.
Yeah, but Aaron Judge hit that home run.
Yeah.
Listen, that one I said it. If they don't win that series, it is a footnote, and it is absolutely a footnote. I think Aaron Judge finished over 500 in the playoffs hitting.
Yeah, and
I kept on hitting.
I feel like there was a guy in the Phillies Dodgers series that was even higher than that.
Who was that?
Was that Enrique?
I don't know.
Was that Kike? I don't know. But it's crazy. He had a great series, and Vladdy had an awesome series too. And guess what? The Blue Jays.
Yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays.
They're getting Bo Bichette back, I think, in the next round. So the Blue Jays they're going to be a handful,
and they're
fun,
and they also get to watch the other AL series go to 5. The Tigers win Game 4. Javi Baez, fucking love him forever. It's going back to Seattle, which is, I mean, that's such a huge advantage for the Jays because now, you know, they got an elimination game on Friday. They play Game 1 on Sunday, and that series is going to be fun. It's going to be fun to watch a Game 5.
I got one more quote from Vladdy Jr.
Oh, yeah.
This goes back to 2022. He was doing an interview. They asked him about playing against the Yankees, and he said, "I like to play in New York. I like to kill the Yankees. I would never sign with the Yankees, not even dead."
Oh, I like that.
There's some good hate there.
Yeah.
Love that.
And I also love the...
That's from birth.
Yeah. I love the scuba mask that he's wearing as he's like pouring beers on his face.
Yeah.
He's got the snorkel. He's got the snorkel up there just so he can breathe while he's chugging.
Yep.
That looked like a very fun scene. I think the Yankees should extend Aaron Boone. We've said that on this podcast, but I feel like you need a steady hand. And I don't really know what Aaron Boone does with that team besides just like he just chews stuff.
Yeah.
He's like a dog.
Yeah.
If you leave him alone and there's something in front of him, he will pick it up in his mouth and he will chew it. But outside of that, I don't know what his day-to-day is.
Bubbles are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and then I guess we talk about the Cubs right now. They forced Game 5. It was electric at Wrigley Wednesday night, Thursday night. I was there for both of them. It was just awesome. The Cubs bats woke up. Matthew Boyd redeemed himself from Saturday's performance, gave us some strong innings. The bullpen, Nico is another guy. He's hitting like 400. Ian Happ, who has not been good, but that's why you give a guy like Ian Happ a long leash because he hits a huge 3-run homer. The Cubs they scored more runs later on in the game tonight, but they are just a first-inning team.
Didn't Ian Happ also hit three balls that went to the warning track?
He should have had 3 home runs tonight.
Awesome night from him.
It was crazy. Everyone was hitting. Matt Shaw finally hit. I actually said to Titus and Eddie and my friend Dave, who I was at the game with, I was like, at some point, Matt Shaw had not gotten a hit in the playoffs, so his average was 0. I was like, do you even want to get a hit at this point? Because then it's just going to be like 10 cents.
Yeah, because if somebody sees your stat line, it's like, oh, he batted 0 in the playoffs, you assume maybe he was a pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Maybe he got in like maybe for one game.
Yeah, right.
And that's it.
Right, this is his first game, but if
it's like a weird number that's very low, then you're like, oh no.
He has grinded his ass off, like, you know, woke up in this game. Pitching, like I said, the bullpen has been awesome. Outside of a Kittredge mistake, the bullpen has been absolute nails the last 2 games, and all the pressure is back on the Brewers because Freddie Peralta went tonight, and I got to say, one of the best moments, Hank was there too, we weren't sitting together, but in the first inning, there was just a completely organic chant that started for the whole stadium that was just Freddie, and like those moments where everyone's doing it and it's like not planned at all, and it continued for like 4 straight innings where I was actually practicing my Freddie chant when we were pitching. I was like, I got to stay warm for the next inning because when he comes back out, we're gonna have to say Freddie again.
Shout out to the absolute legend because there's a guy or probably a group of guys out there that knows that it's them that started the entire Freddie chant.
Yeah.
And they can say for the rest of their lives, yeah, that was me. I got that chant started.
It was somewhere like under the overhang on the third base side. So those guys,
Legends.
Probably like the 200 level, third base side, probably halfway between home and third base. Whoever was there, you started the Freddie chant. I could tell you that was where it came from, and the whole crowd had it, and it was fucking awesome.
They're gonna tell their kids about that one day.
Yeah,
they're gonna tell their grandkids about that. They're gonna have a blast retelling that.
And listen, Game 5 is gonna be like the Cubs don't really have pitching. Cade Horton can't come back unless someone gets hurt, which I don't want anyone to get hurt, but I was also hoping that Ben Brown, he was warming up. I was hoping he'd come in and do the Rodney Dangerfield out my arm. So that would have made Milwaukee so mad.
Yeah.
Cade Horton could have started Game 5. So we don't have pitching. They don't really have pitching. It's going to be just grab your nuts.
Who wants it
bullpen.
more?
Yeah, who wants it more? I'm just happy we're going back. The season's continuing. It's been so much fun.
I also appreciated the Green Bay sucks. Like later
Yeah.
in the game was kind of over. It was 5-0, 6-0, and it was turned into Green Bay sucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then special shout out Renee, who sold me the 50-50 ticket. It was her birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday.
So I was nervous about this game. I put my kids to bed, and it was like I looked at the clock. It was like 7:05, and the game started at 8. I just went to Wrigley. I ate 2 hot dogs just sitting by myself in my seats. I was probably there for like 45 minutes before the game.
You got to soak it all in.
Yeah,
Playoff
just talk to
atmosphere.
Renee. I was just like, I don't know what to do right now.
A couple hot dogs to like calm your senses a little bit.
Yeah, younger me
Easier
would
to
have gone to the bar, but like I was like, I had to put my kids to bed, so I'm just gonna do that, and then I'm just gonna go to Wrigley. And it was the 8:00 start is tests a man of my age, but it was fucking awesome. Hank, it was electric, right?
Yeah, didn't win the 50-50. I just checked.
I didn't either. That's okay.
It's all right.
I mean, listen, we don't win. We're 4-1 right now in the playoffs at home, and the one loss is when I won the 50-50. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
cost?
awesome crowd, just popping like from the first pitch, just always into it, standing the whole time.
8:00 on a Thursday in Chicago.
People were
it was buzzing.
blasted in the crowd. You could just feel it right from the first pitch. Like people are fucking tuned up. So it was awesome. You guys were streaming.
Yeah. Myself, Max, Che, Chief, Nikki Smokes, Connor. There are a lot of guys there tonight. Shout out to everybody that was in the cave. There are a lot of sports going on. So we watched your game when it was on. We also watched the football game, which was incredible. I don't know if you read anything about the football game tonight.
I saw some Cam Scatteroo.
It was a Cam Scatteroo clinic. I don't
Yeah.
know if we want to get to that first or if we want to.
Max, you decide.
You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Okay.
All right. Would it be better if we eased into it by talking about the last Phillies-Dodgers game?
No,
Oh, yeah,
let's
you
not
won-
Talk about that
you
game.
won game
Let's
3.
Not talk about that game.
That was a great game.
Schwarber.
Yeah,
That was so sad
Phillies
when-
won last night, lost tonight.
That was so sad when they sent Clayton Kershaw out there and they were just like, go burn some outs for us.
Yeah.
And he was so thankful to get out of that inning.
Yeah.
That was a tough watch for him.
Yeah.
And they kept talking about him like he was a dog, like an old dog. It's like, and one last round for old Yeller out
Get him
there.
out there.
Yeah.
So
I don't really know how to get into this.
I don't
because
either.
I do want to be. I want to be sensitive to Max's emotional state right now. It was a tough game. The Phillies fought their dicks off tonight. They didn't really score that many runs.
Yeah, the arms fought. The arms fought for sure.
The arms fought. The defense fought.
No, what? What are you talking
Oh,
about?
okay, right. I'm trying. I'm trying.
what?
Oh, okay, obviously until the end.
Yes.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's what I'm
fair.
saying.
That's
up
fair. That
up
is
until
fair.
that point, right?
That was the worst way to lose a game.
Yeah. Yes, it's the worst way. It's the worst possible way to lose. It's Bill Buckner. It's the worst loss in playoff history since Bill Buckner.
He should have gone to first.
You think?
I do think so. Yes.
JT Real Muto, he thought too.
Yeah.
He was the screenshot of him pointing like throw to the first base.
And like
That is a play that you would be shocked to see on a little league field.
yeah.
And I feel bad for the guy. Like I swear to God, I truly feel bad for him. He did his job as a pitcher, and then I've never seen a more panicked situation in my life. Like he didn't know what to do, and I can't imagine how he's feeling right now. The entire city of Philadelphia. It's weird. Half of the city of Philadelphia wants him dead, and then half of the city of Philadelphia knows that it's so bad that they feel bad for him because it's
It's that bad.
It's that bad.
They know that the other half
that bad
is so mad.
right.
Like I can't imagine what that. I know how bad I feel right now. I cannot imagine how bad Orion Kirkring feels right now.
How bad do you feel right now?
I mean, it's the worst sports day of my life.
Is it because of the Flyers too?
I don't give a fuck about the Flyers.
It was a very bad
Hank?
week to lose a series.
I was at the Cubs game. I was at the bar before. I watched the Phillies walk in the tying run. So it was 1-1, and then I went into the game.
Which was bullshit.
It was a strike. That was a strike.
That was a strike, and the fact that the umpire went up to Christopher Sanchez after the game and apologized for not calling it a strike. It's such bullshit.
I didn't have sound on, so I was watching from a bar, and from my vantage point, I was like, that looked like a strike, but I wasn't paying too close attention. Went to the game, and then in the game, I was like, oh, old school. They got the scoreboard.
Yeah,
I'll just keep track of the scoreboard, and then it went from 1-1 to 2-1, and I'm like, and then seeing how that happened.
You can't convey how it happened on.
No, and our it's like usually it was so bad that our group text was just completely silent. There was no.
That was something that you would see on us playing Barstool After Dark.
Yeah,
memes would make that error in 16-inch softball.
I don't even know if he would.
Tom Lay.
He was.
I think he would at least throw to first. He was trying
to get the lead runner.
With 2 outs.
Yeah, it made no sense. And Max was fighting his dick off on the stream. Max pulled out all the stops. So Max went overalls tonight, and then he waited for the 7th inning, 8th
inning after they tied it up.
The pigtails came out. And
the pigtails, how did the pigtails do?
Pigtails retired forever.
Forever?
Forever.
Why?
Forever.
You look so cute.
Forever. Never again.
Never?
Never again.
Ever. That's a long time.
Want me to say it one more time?
That's a long time, Max.
Never.
You're not even looking
Never.
at us.
I know. I can't look at. I am looking straight down this entire podcast.
He is.
I will not be making eye contact with a single one.
I was supporting the Phillies. I was rooting for the Phillies tonight. I wanted to see Max keep fighting.
I wanted the Phillies to win, so Max didn't have to go to a wedding this weekend.
I'm gonna get 3 hours of sleep tonight.
I wanted the Phillies to win, and then when they lost. I do want to apologize for the look that I gave you after they lost, but in fairness to me,
Can you pull up the look?
No, the look is fair. I'm not upset with the look.
I was rooting for the
I'm
Phillies.
not upset with the look. The look was fair. The look was fair. It was a truly shocking way to get eliminated from postseason.
I had to take a peek.
Shocking way.
I had to see what he looked like in that moment, because sometimes when Max gets stressed,
this is such bullshit.
or he gets
this is
obsessed,
my job to also do this.
He gets
to pull it up.
He contorts his body and goes crisscross applesauce and hands over the. I want to see what he looked like, and I couldn't help but crack a smile in that moment. But I did.
No, I'm not. That's fair. That was fair.
And then Max just kind of he went through it for a while. Fortunately, in the office, we've got a lot of really easy stuff to smash against other stuff that doesn't cause any permanent damage. So Max took out his anger on some wiffle ball bats, and that's fine.
I also punched the fuck out of one of those lockers, and I'm for sure it's not. It's just a bruise. It'll be a bruise.
Yeah, it'll be a bruise. It'll be okay. There's the look right there.
Oh no!
I had to see, because he was covering his ears and he had his legs crossed up and he had the pigtails and the overalls. But yeah, Max fought his dick off tonight. And then
he fought so hard in every game.
And then the Eagles game started.
Well, I have a question about. So that happens, Max. What happens right after in the cave, in your head, in the world? What went through?
Nothing. It is just blank nothingness. I walked into
tears.
The closet.
Okay.
I walked
That's where you filmed the video.
I walked into the snack pantry.
Okay, just out of that's just muscle memory.
No, just that was the darkest place that I could find. I just wanted to be in a super dark room.
Did you get
shut up? Whatever. You're a fucking prick.
Who?
You.
Oh, it was a joke. Muscle memory. That was a funny joke.
And then I walked into the Mostly Sports room because that was dark.
How long
were
you in the closet for?
I don't know.
Or you could tell him he's a prick too?
What?
That was
I just wanted to know when he came out of the closet.
Fair is fair. That's a similar joke.
I mean, I'm just not going to continue to answer the question.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so then you walked into the Mostly Sports.
I just wanted to be in a dark room, and then I was like, maybe someone from Mostly Sports is going to walk in here. I don't want them to see me. And then I was going to come in here. Of course, Memes was in here, so that was the last place I was going to go. Mm-hmm. So then I went into the Wake Up Mincy studio. I thought I would be safe in the Wake Up Mincy studio. And I just laid down there for 40 minutes, probably. No, felt like 40 minutes. It was probably like 15.
Okay.
And I didn't even have my phone. I just actually no, I did get my phone. I don't fucking know. I obviously got my phone because I took that video.
Did you like watch replays?
No, I watched nothing.
Read recaps?
I watched nothing. Recaps. I'm not gonna.
Send text messages?
I might not open my cell phone for the rest of this weekend.
Mm-hmm. That'd be fair.
Yeah.
What about
Want to talk about the Eagles?
Well, I have a question because I got a text from PFT during all this, and he just texted me, said I think Max is turning into the Joker.
Yeah.
What was that?
Well, so after the period of darkness that he spent, he came out and watched the Eagles game, and things started to go very, very poorly for the Eagles in the football game. And Max was sitting in the back row, and he just started laughing, and he just started going, "This is hilarious." This is hilarious. But he was like getting angrier as he kept saying it. Like there was a fumble. I think it was Saquon fumbled.
The hilarious was when it was just an easy kick return and fucking Tank Bigsby just dropped it out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Yeah. And you were just like, everything bad is happening all at once. And his reaction was just like, he started laughing and going, hilarious. This is hilarious. But he was getting angrier and angrier. And then I think there might have been some smashing after that. Kind of got some of the rage out of your system a little bit.
You smashed a couple bats?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I was very quiet and, trying to bottle my emotion. I was really trying to bottle my emotions so I didn't have another incident. And that
was Hank chuckling.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. He's full on laughing.
Yeah, no. And then once there was Jalen Hurts threw a pick in the red zone. Giants scored another touchdown to make it fucking 34-17. Then there was a fumble on a kick return. Jalen Hurts starts driving again, and A.J. Dillon just fucking fumbles again. And it was like just a truly hilarious sequence of events for Philadelphia sports. Losing 34-17 to Jackson Dart with nobody at receiver. 0 people at receiver, and he could just move the ball at will, and Jalen Hurts looks like the worst fucking quarterback in the NFL.
Oh, don't say that.
I'll quickly say, hand up, I did kind of roast the Giants on this podcast on Monday. I said they're a bad team.
Yeah, they might be good.
They might be
No,
good.
the Eagles just fucking suck. The Eagles fucking suck.
Second half was tough for the Eagles.
They
Very
suck.
tough.
They're actually bad. All of Philadelphia sports died today. There is no team to be excited about in all of Philadelphia. That's a fact. That happened tonight. It went from a whole lot of promise coming into this day and all dead. Every single one dead. 0. I am
Paul
memes.
George.
I am fucking memes.
Yo, no, don't say that. That's so mean.
Don't put
That's
that
so mean to yourself.
Don't put that on a quote card. Whatever you do.
Yeah, don't. I am fucking memes.
You fucking me, dude?
I am fucking memes. Was there a comma in there?
I don't give a fuck. Do whatever you want to do.
Okay,
He's
so
not opening his phone.
what?
He's not opening his phone.
Yeah, he's not opening his phone. What? Cam Scatterbo.
He was. So I was gonna say it was a coming out party for Cam Scatterbo. It was actually, this was rush week for Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart.
Yeah.
The bromance that they've got going on right now it's honestly puzzling to me because I don't think I've ever experienced this in my entire life. But the New York Giants are fun as fuck.
Yeah.
It's weird, isn't it? Like with those uniforms and everything you know about the Giants, you expect them to occasionally pop up and be a good football team, but in a very boring way.
Yeah.
And this is a team that, like, I want to watch more Giants football games. I can't wait to watch more New York Giants. And I've never thought that in my entire life.
Cam Scatterbo is so much fun.
He's so much fun. He was just running through people's faces. He was just flexing on dudes, just running to and through people. Not running. He goes out of his way to like turn back and run out of safety. And the duo that they have with Cam Scatterbo and Jackson Dart, it's pure chaos when you watch them play. But it's so fun. And whatever Cam Scatterbo's got is contagious. And Jackson Dart catches it over the course of a game. and he starts to run like Cam Scatterbo, but he does it in a much more hilarious, skinny way. Like there was this one play that Jackson Dart had where he scrambled, and he's very mobile. He's quick.
Yeah.
And he got to the outside, and he was running up the sidelines, and he was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to go out of bounds. I'm going to just jump head first into a safety. And have you ever seen the Simpsons meme of Ralph Wiggum diving through the plate glass window head first? Mm-hmm. That's what Jackson Dart did, like to a like targeted him with his helmet, jumped at him. Oh yeah, that's the clip right there. It was pretty great. And at one point, Dart got taken out of the game because he had a concussion.
Yeah, and I saw Russell Wilson came in, and then Dable just started yelling at the medical examiner, being like, "Get Jackson Dart back out here."
Yeah, so Jackson Dart goes into the tent, and then Russell Wilson goes on the field. He was so ready to be on that field. He was on the field before Dart was off it.
Yep.
And he threw one pass to Jalen Hyatt, and he short-armed it by, I'm going to guess, 15 yards. It was like the worst pass I've ever seen in the NFL. And right after it hit the ground, you see Daboll on the sidelines turn around, go up to the doctor, and start screaming at the doctor, like, what the fuck are you doing? Get this guy back in the game. I can't handle this. And so then Dart is still in the blue tent, and then Scatterbo says, fuck that, I'm going to go over and see what's up with it. And so Scatterbo runs into the tent to check on Dart, and then you see like 4 other people go in there, and the doctor comes out. He's like, I don't know what's going on there. Jackson Dart just keeps saying, it's some hose in this tent. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. And eventually Cam Scatterbo and Dart get out of the tent together. I think Scatterbo cleared Jackson Dart. He said he's not concussed.
That's
dude, bro's straight. Let's get him back in the game. And then obviously Daboll on the sidelines like, yep, put him back in.
Get him back in.
ASAP. I can't stand another second of Russ Wilson being out there.
Yeah.
And there was one very funny clip too where they cut up to the owner's booth, and Mr. Mara was staring down at the field at like the most fun part of the game for the Giants. It's like every time Scatterbo got the ball, he was running people over. He was doing backflips in the end zone, and Mara's looking down, peering like an old asshole dean, like wondering what he's let his football team become.
Yeah.
He's like, what
these boys are being reckless.
Yeah, these youngsters are a bit flashy for my liking. I thought I implemented no taunting policies to curb this sort of behavior. I'll have a word with them afterwards. But yeah, it was so fun to watch. And the Giants, they were the better team by far. Their defense was great in the second half. I don't know what the play calling is for the Philadelphia Eagles. That's definitely a big part.
Yeah, so Jalen Hurts, Max, you said Jalen Hurts sucks?
You want me to say it again?
No, well I'm asking.
Yeah, he is a bad quarterback right now.
All right, so you put in the right now there. That's good. So he can figure it out.
We'll see. This team sucks.
Is it? Remember we had the conversation the other day about...
yeah, sure, you're right.
No, I'm not saying that, but Kevin Patullo, it feels like it's like Kellen Moore last year was a very good play caller, and then is it the play calling? Is it...
Yeah, it doesn't help. Yes, Jalen Hurts just missed a wide open fucking A.J. Brown on this pick that should have been a pick six. First, yeah, whatever.
Where's A.J. Brown? Hold on, let me see him. Oh, man, the signs.
I think that interception might have been to Dotson.
It was.
Yeah. Oh, but you're saying A.J. Brown was wide open. Yes, he was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was wide open on the play if he had gone to him. The best offensive series that the Eagles had by far tonight was from the 4-yard line. Mm-hmm. They ran 4 tush pushes in a row.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people, I saw a bunch of tweets being like, ban the tush push. This is bullshit. This isn't football.
I think that radicalized a lot of people.
Yeah,
that moment did. Like the casual. I don't love the tush push, but it's unfair to ban it. Those people saw the 4 in a row radicalized, and now they're going to be like, "Fuck this play, get out of the game," because there were false starts on I think almost all of them too.
Yeah.
But it was kind of fun to watch. Just we're going to run the same thing over and over again, and the Giants can't stop us. But in the second half, yeah, the Eagles' offense, they stunk. They were very, very bad, and
the defense sucked too.
Well, you guys were missing Jalen Carter and Quinyon Mitchell, no?
Doesn't matter. They still fucking sucked.
You guys are at the top of the NFC East. You're the returning Super Bowl champions. You're the returning Super Bowl champions. You're at the top of the NFC East. If you could have said, going into this year, like after 6 games, you're going to be at the top of the NFC East,
and losing to the Giants.
Yeah,
no.
Jackson Dart.
The Giants might be good.
The Giants fucking suck.
They're at the top of the NFC East for now, Hank.
You get a little bit of a break now. Mini bye.
I want a permanent bye. I want a permanent bye.
You want a permanent bye?
I want to stop watching sports.
You want a permanent bye?
This is what everyone keeps saying. You just won a Super Bowl. You just won a Super Bowl. The pain of losing is 50 billion times worse than the joy of winning. It's not even close. So, like, I don't give a fuck that we just won a Super Bowl. But right now,
you're doing
it
pain
sucks.
of losing the Phillies.
Yeah, you're mixing your
Phillies.
sports.
But the Eagles are dead. The Eagles
they're
fucking
not.
suck.
No, they're not.
The Eagles suck.
No, they're
you guys
not.
didn't watch this game tonight. They fucking suck.
They were,
Right, I understand, but you are like, this is Phillies. If the Phillies had been eliminated on Wednesday and this game happened on Thursday, I think you would obviously be in the same mental state of like, I want a permanent bye from all of sports, but you'd be able to separate them a little bit more. It was bang, bang.
Yeah.
I
got
don't
double
think you
bang.
guys understand how fucking bad they were tonight.
No,
They looked. Any team in the NFL would have fucking smoked.
I
that
think if
team
you guys
tonight.
lost to the Dodgers like 4-1 and just didn't I think it's the way you lost.
It's an unbelievable way to get eliminated from the postseason. It's an unbelievable way.
you got double bang tonight.
Yeah,
This is a double bang.
Don't forget about the Flyers.
And the Flyers, too.
Triple bang.
don't care.
Did the Union win tonight?
I don't know.
No, the Union won some bullshit cup the other day, and everyone. I honestly don't know what cup they won, but they won something, and
won
everyone
CONCACAF,
was like,
yeah,
"At least
CONCACAF.
we have the fucking Union."
What the Union or MLS?
Some shield, right? Or
What a shield!
We won a shield.
Well, you got a shield, Max. That's pretty cool.
fuck the Union.
Damn, that's scab. You're a scab.
No, that's some Confederacy shit right there.
Oh fuck!
But yeah, Max, you were diagnosed tonight with a disease that I didn't know it existed. We had a name for it, which was early onset Fleming.
Fleming, yeah.
But
If Frank had the night that I had tonight, he would legitimately be dead. That is not hyperbole. He would be dead. He has never had that night.
Frank said Max has flamentia. Which I'd never heard before.
Frank does that when the Mets lose in July.
And then Mikey Bet said 100% diagnosis, and Frank said, look at the videos.
So Frank is basically watching Max videos being like, man, this guy needs to chill out.
Yeah.
Flamentia.
Flamentia. There's some other stuff that came out about the Eagles afterwards, some more drama.
What, that they just fucking suck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was part of it.
Or Diane Rossini.
That was a pretty big part of it.
She's the fucking worst.
You are memes.
This is Mike Garofalo after the game. He said, A.J. Brown was asked about the meeting with Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley this week. Repeatedly says he didn't recall any meeting. When told Hurts and Barkley confirmed it, he says you'd have to talk to them.
Oh.
Because the meeting that allegedly happened was Jalen Hurts and Saquon talking with AJ about, like, let's all get on the same page. Let's gel as a team. Let's work together, get over our differences, and we can all eat. And AJ was just like, I don't recall that meeting.
Saquon also all of a sudden sucks now. No one's talking about that.
Let's talk about it.
He's horrible. He's been horrible all year.
What is that?
Yeah, but he hurdled that guy.
The whole team sucks. Everyone sucks.
Wrong. Dallas Goedert looked good tonight.
Okay, he's on the last year of his contract. He's fucking gone.
Howie, dude.
Done. Everything's done. Blow it up. Blow up. Start every single team from ground zero. Every single one of them.
Sirianni's earned the benefit of the doubt. He's a good coach.
Also, the Union just won a shield.
I'm done with the Union.
Can't blow up the Union.
Dude, the Union will stand strong.
They got a fucking shield.
It must stand strong.
They won the shield, Max.
There were also some articles that came out today about Cam Scatterbo, and this guy, he is exactly who you think he is.
I saw some of these quotes. So good.
His buddies on the team were talking about like what it's like getting to meet him. One guy said the first time I met him, we said like 3 words and he just headbutted me, and then we just became friends after that. One of the tight ends on the team was talking about Their first time at a special teams meeting, coach asked, "What's our job?" "Our job is to play with speed, get off the ball." And this animal just goes, "Physicality." And he starts screaming physicality. Apparently he just yells all the time.
Yeah.
He's exactly what this league needs right now.
Yeah, Gunnar Olszewski said he's genuinely an idiot.
Yeah.
He's a crayon eater.
Yeah.
The best. It also is very funny because I don't know how, like, if you watch any college football last year, you're like, this guy's the man.
Yeah.
How did he fall that far in the draft? He's the fucking man.
I just didn't think that the NFL didn't think that Cam Scatterbo could run over people in the league like he did in college. And it turns out he can and he will. I think he could run over just about anybody. It was a lot of fun. And watching Daboll just like bask in the fact that his job might be saved.
Yeah.
Is so funny too because
by some meatheads.
Yeah, by some meatheads.
And now he even fucking did it for him.
And he's now like trying to identify with the meatheads. It's almost like Jackson Dart is his Jordan.
Yeah.
Because after the game, he was talking to the media and he hit him with a 6'7" and started like moving his. He's like trying to speak Zoomer.
Oh my god.
He's like, yeah, Jackson's gonna love this. Hey Jackson, look at this clip. I said 6'7".
It's so fucking good. It's so good. Max, can we do anything to cheer you up?
End the show.
Oh, come on.
Let's this was a good show. Let's go home. Let me go fucking edit this and let's be done.
Big Cat.
R.I.P. Sister Jean, by the way.
What are you guys doing this weekend?
I'm going to Baton Rouge. Punk is gonna play at Fred's on Friday night. It's gonna be so much fun.
I got a game 5 on Saturday. All my focus is on that.
I'm chilling. I don't have much planned. Can just relax.
You gonna watch baseball?
Watch the baseball.
Why'd you ask?
Just just trying to wrap up the show for Max.
Ask anyone else?
Zach.
Probably Battlefield 6.
Okay, nice.
Memes, what are you up to?
About the beta? Beta?
I'm happy to go to the wedding. Fuck all this shit.
Where is it?
It's in Connecticut. I'm happy to go.
What time's your
I don't want to
flight?
see any of you for 48 hours or any single person close to Chicago.
That's fair.
What time's your flight?
I have done nothing to prepare for this trip because I wasn't going to go if we already talked about that.
Phillies.
I have to do so much.
Memes, what are you up to? Big dog.
I'm going to watch college football. Do you want me to edit the show?
No, I will edit the show. I will do my job.
No, you can have memes.
I will edit the show. I will edit the show.
Memes, sorry your hater parlay didn't win.
It's okay.
Yeah. It's a tough
I'm sure he had a backup one that was just Philly.
That's a tough night.
Did you have a backup one that was just Philly?
No, I cashed out.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah,
After
I actually won.
Won money?
Yeah.
Even you couldn't go through with it.
No, that was devastating.
I have some stats about the Eagles, Max. You might want to take your headphones off. I'm not saying this to rub it in.
No, keep on the headphones. Come on, we'll finish right now.
The Eagles, through 6 weeks, are now -1 in point differential. They've been outgained every single game this year. They are the second Super Bowl champion to be outgained in yardage in each of their first 5 games to start the next season.
Even Zach went like, oof, on that one.
Yeah, things are not outstanding right now in Philadelphia. And when Max says that they stink, I would still say that the Eagles have the bones of a very good football team, and they can be very good. All they need is for their guys to believe in them.
NFC Beast is back.
They need Philly.
NFC Beast is back.
The Beast is back. Full.
Yeah, I mean, Cowboys are frisky. Giants are good. Eagles are Super Bowl champs.
Commanders
are good. Like, NFC Beast.
NFC Beast.
Yeah. That's got to feel good, Max. Max?
He doesn't have the headphones on.
Maybe you have any final questions for Max?
I don't.
Yeah. It's tense. It's tense in here.
It's good that Hank is facing away from Max right now.
Yeah.
I know Max hasn't looked up a single time. And I also want to give credit to Max. Max, he
works his ass off.
He realized that he was in a very volatile state tonight, so he did things like removed himself from situations where he would be around others or cameras. He's not making eye contact with us because he knows that that's a trigger.
We need like a weighted blanket.
Yeah, he needs a Thunder shirt.
Yeah. How bad was it?
I mean, Max was overall pretty good. He had a few outbursts where he got
Overalls?
It was overalls pretty good. Yeah.
Are the overalls retired?
Overalls won a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the overalls are not retired. The pigtails, a billion % retired.
Max, can we just finish with this? Tonight sucked. You got a great life. You just won a Super Bowl. You got a great life. You got a ton of friends. Everyone loves you. I genuinely love you. I say that to you all the time. I love you. You're great at your job. You got a great life.
Yep. Thank you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to.
We care about you, Max.
Thank you, guys. It's okay.
And you,
I will be okay.
when you had your
I
headphones,
know you will.
When you had your headphones off, I was saying that you did a good job regulating yourself.
You work your ass off. And listen, it sucks having to watch your teams lose on live stream.
Yeah.
It's not fun. That's not a fun experience.
Yeah.
And you are willing and able to do it. So just we got to like put in maybe the video of you drinking out of your boot. That was peak Max.
Yeah.
That was
On top of
peak
the moon.
Max.
And when you say like the misery of the painful losses aren't worth the joy of the ultimate championships, that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not true.
You had so much fun in New Orleans.
I don't know. Today was bad.
You got to hang out with Big Dom.
Today was bad.
Think about how good 2018 Villanova was.
I can't believe he threw it home. Why did he throw it home?
Yeah.
Why? It was right there.
Who's coming up next inning?
Not the top of the order. I mean, the top of the order fucking sucks. So it doesn't even matter who. They were gonna lose that. They were gonna lose that game anyway.
It's just the way.
The way that you lost is like so embarrassing.
Like if you lose that game, like Shohei just like pisses on one. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Shohei was 1 for
he was bad.
22 with like 12 Ks.
He looked lost. I just don't know how you go home. Oh,
He knew it. That's a tough shot. Him hanging his head on the mound.
yeah. It's just like he had him easily at first.
JT just pointing at first as he's throwing it at his face.
And then Pajas or whatever, he didn't touch home
Yeah.
when he first ran home.
I do.
And he had to turn around and go
I
back.
think he did go get it.
Yeah, he did eventually, but like
Where's JT?
he ran over it.
He's the catcher. Yeah, he's just pointing.
Yeah,
Like, dude, what are you fucking doing?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
Just throw it to first base. Like if he overthrew first base,
That's different.
that would be one thing.
Yeah.
He made the right play. He just didn't execute. He made the wrong play, and he didn't execute the wrong play as well. Ugh.
You got
And
Tanner
the pitching,
McKee.
Oh, the pitching just fucking. Don't say Tanner McKee.
You got Tanner McKee.
Stop it.
Does that make you happy?
No.
Oh.
He's good.
That's an asshole thing to say. You got fucking Marcus Mariota.
Yeah, he's a great backup. I love him.
Jalen Hurts will figure it out, Max. You know that's a fact. Like, the Eagles are bad right now. They will bounce back. They're too good of a team to not bounce
I don't know.
back.
2 years ago they didn't bounce back.
Okay.
This could just be.
But they're better than they were 2 years ago.
You don't know that.
Well, I'm
This
saying
could be-
talent-wise.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure they are. They just won a Super Bowl, and their roster is pretty similar. So,
The coaching sucks. Kevin Patullo is just not. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. We just don't have an offensive coordinator who can call plays, and our quarterback is just not playing a good quarterback right now. He's just not.
What percentage of Philadelphia sports fans do you think are going to listen to sports podcasts tomorrow?
None. Zero.
I'd say
I don't
probably
want any,
zero, right?
If any of them do, they're sick. They're disgusting.
give it to them.
I'm talking to you people right. If any Phillies fan are listening to me right now, I'm telling you, you're sick.
You're perverted. You're demented. You got something wrong with you.
Flamencia.
Yeah. All right. Let's do so the rest of the show we taped earlier in the day, so we'll be a little bit different spirits. Let's do our week 6 picks in preview, and then we got an interview in Fyre Fest. Okay, before we get to week 6 picks and preview, DraftKings, NFL fans, what's your favorite touchdown? There's over 100 years of TDs to pick from. For me, it's the next one because with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. DraftKings Sportsbook delivers the unmatched intensity of the NFL right to your fingertips, from first touchdown score to anytime TD props or the thrill of live in-game betting. Every snap is loaded with opportunity. We will have our TD parlay at the end of week's 6 picks and preview. I'll give you a little hint of what I'm going. I'm going for the revenge pick. I'm going to go with the revenge pick in our TD parlay. I'm going to put Amon-Ra St. Brown in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to get revenge for last week. So here's the best part. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE. That's code TAKE to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Week 6 picks and preview is brought to you by Uber Eats. This episode is brought to you by Uber Eats, reminding fans that if football coincidentally makes you hungry, you can get game day deals on wings, burgers, beers, chips, and more all season long, all on Uber Eats. I'll say this. Last week, when we were talking about our Uber Eats, someone in this room said they were going to make us nachos, and someone in this room did not.
I had a tough Sunday.
Okay. Well, are we getting nachos? Are we getting the Uber Eats nachos where you're going to get Uber Eats? Not only can you get delivery from all the restaurants, but you can also get groceries delivered. That's the best part about Uber Eats. Are we delivering the groceries for the nachos, and we're getting max nachos?
If the Phillies make the game 5, that's guaranteed.
Okay, that's a guarantee. So
Okay.
that's
No, he said guarantee. He said it's a guarantee.
If the
But
Phillies
game 5 would be Saturday.
Make it to
Yeah.
game time.
correct, but
Yeah.
that means that
You'd be in a bad
travel.
mood.
I wouldn't have to try.
Yeah.
Got it.
There's a nacho contingency. All right.
There's nachos.
You love being able to get all your personal favorite game day foods delivered on Uber Eats so that you never miss a play when football makes you hungry. Get game day deals all season long only on Uber Eats. All right, boys. Week 6. I don't want to say it.
Don't say it. No, I thought about this morning. I was like, it's about that time of year where Big Cat
You don't know
says
what I'm
it,
gonna say.
Where Big Cat says it for
No.
the first time, and then I get mad at Big Cat.
I'm gonna say it for the listeners. I have to say it. I hate that we have a London game the fucking weekend that we change the clocks. It's the worst.
Okay. Yeah,
It
I
is
agree.
the worst. I'm sorry you didn't want me to say it.
I agree.
but changing our clocks on Saturday and then having to get up early for the 8:30 game, it sucks. Do you not agree?
No, because
I know
you
you
actually
didn't want me to say
no.
it.
You actually have to wake up at like it's pretty much midnight because you watch Roger Goodell climb up Big Ben and he pulls the little hand all the way around and everybody claps and they give it up for him and then you get depressed.
Yeah. So I'm sorry, but I had to say it because I don't want the Bills to like miss, the marathon or miss, some meeting that they have because they forgot to change their clocks. Okay. You ready, Hank?
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to hear about the Hungry Dog this week.
Hell yeah.
The whole crew should ride.
Yeah.
Let's start though with the London game. Oh, by the way, here's a little fun note. Well, so we have Vikings and Texans on bye. Did you know that through the first 5 weeks, the NFC is 18-9 against the spread in their 27 games versus the AFC?
I did not know that.
NFC.
Battle for
Dominant.
some conference pride.
Yes. So NFC is it right now. All right.
Well, Lamar Jackson isn't holding up his end of the bargain.
Yes.
That's the problem.
That's fair. Broncos and Jets. Jets plus 7.5. Over-under is 43.5. Here's another one that stunned me because I think on this show have it might be the Jake Marsh effect, the Lunder. Did you know that in international games there have been 52 of them? 26 and 26 over-under.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Exactly even. So this is the tiebreaker.
Because we remember the stinky ones, the ones
Right.
where the grass is wet. It looks like it's been grown out for soccer and
Yep.
and no points are scored. There's interceptions galore. Yeah, we remember those ones. This one is going to be interesting because the last time the Jets went over there, they fired their coach because Woody Johnson, he's got a lot of friends over in England. If he gets embarrassed around his friends, he will take drastic measures. I don't think that Aaron Glenn's in danger of being fired. I don't think that he is. I know
Memes?
that memes goes back and forth. I would be shocked if he was fired.
Memes?
I'd be shocked after this week if he was fired.
Yeah.
Okay. But you want him fired.
No, only if he goes 0-17. I just don't think you could bring someone back if they can't figure out how to win one football game.
I think that Aaron Glenn at least knows that they're 0-5 because he said, we know exactly where we're at. We're not hiding from the fact, yes, we're 0-5. We understand that. We understand that we have a lot of work to do. We're not running from that all. So the news has gotten to him that he's 0-5.
Memes, I have an insult stat. I don't know if you want to hear it. It's not directed to you, but I think it's interesting to bring up on the show. You can opt out of the stat if you want.
Would you like to opt out?
No, let's hear it.
Okay, the stat is looking back at Robert Salah's last 17 games as coach for the Jets. They had the best defense in the NFL in that 17-game span.
Okay.
And since that time period, they have the worst defense in the NFL. Overall, last place, 32nd.
How was the defense the season he got fired?
I'm talking about the games.
I know, but no. The games he was coaching,
Yeah.
the defense of the last season, leading up to him getting
Not
fired.
good?
Not good.
Is what you're going at?
The last few games,
Not good.
but overall.
Overall, I know what you're saying. His brother tweeted that out.
Okay.
Oh, his brother treated that.
Respect.
That's very funny. That's big time respect.
Yeah.
I am my brother's keeper.
How bad were the last few games?
They couldn't stop the run, and now it's essentially piled up to this point where you still have the same guys from that defense who now still can't play defense.
Got it.
Is the quote "I am my brother's keeper"?
I'm not my brother's keeper.
I'm not my brother's keeper.
Yeah.
Zach, can I see your tattoo real quick?
I believe the quote is, I'm double layered. It is my brother's keeper is the quote.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Can I see a tattoo?
Yeah.
What does it say?
It just, it's my, yeah.
What does yours say?
Mine says my brother's keeper. Yep.
So you are.
Oh, so
Yep, shout out to Nick.
That might be the quote.
Yeah. There we go. Shout out to Nick.
Yep.
Is that like Cain and Abel? Is it biblical?
I believe there is like a loose biblical tie.
People
Got it.
always forget about Seth.
They do.
It's fucking bullshit. So
I
that's
agree.
just right there. This is a big, I think the Broncos are going to win. This is a big test for the Broncos in the fact that they had I would say the defining win in the Sean Payton Bo Nix era against the Eagles on Sunday. They actually did travel right from Philadelphia, which I like.
I would call it signature win.
Signature win. How do they respond to the signature win? You know, you got to beat the Jets, and you got to beat them pretty strongly here because the Jets are bad.
Did you see how Sean Payton's approaching this week? This is the very definition of a business trip.
Okay.
When coaches are always like business trip, it's a business trip. This is a business trip. They're doing the exact same thing that they do when they're in Denver on the same days. No sightseeing allowed.
Okay.
Because Sean Payton, they asked him about like other times he's gone on the trip. He said one time Jeremy Shockey tried to get everybody's passport and take the team to Amsterdam on an off day.
Ooh.
So we put the kibosh on that. They should have been allowed to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah, they should have.
If Jeremy Shockey asks you, hey, can we go to Amsterdam? You say yes.
Absolutely.
You want to see how that one plays out. But they're doing like the exact same schedule over there. They went over early, but so did the Jets.
Jets went on Monday.
Jets went on Monday. The Broncos went early in the week too. I do think that the Broncos should handle business over there.
Yeah.
But
7.5 is a lot of points.
the Jets, you just can't get blown out in front of Woody Johnson's friends.
No. I have a way to attack this game. You ready for this? If the Jets are losing by, let's say, 2 scores, Justin Fields this season, stats by quarter. First quarter, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. Second quarter, 173 yards, 0 touchdowns. Third quarter, 169 yards, 0 touchdowns. Fourth quarter, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He's a closer.
I think that if the Jets are getting blown out, we need to live bet overs for Justin Fields going into the fourth quarter.
Okay. Or
Anyone like that strategy?
I'm into that. I would be fine with the Jets starting Tyrod and then putting Justin Fields in just in the fourth quarter.
Closer.
That's what I'm hearing right now. Yeah.
The closer.
No. I'm down for that.
Okay.
100%.
We'll monitor that. All right, next game. Cardinals at Colts. Cardinals are +7. Kyler Murray, so the over-under is 46.5. Kyler Murray actually is a pretty good against the spread quarterback as a dog on the road. So he's 33. Actually, this is just as a dog. He's 33-18 against the spread as a dog in all 6 of his NFL seasons. It's actually the best record as a dog in the last 6 years.
So he should be allowed to wear the Mike Vick jersey.
He should be allowed to wear the Mike Vick jersey. I'm wondering, so the Colts are awesome. The Colts are great. I'm wondering where the head of the Arizona Cardinals is because we had Jonathan Gannon getting fined for pushing a player.
Yeah, the team fined him.
The team fined him $100,000. It was the first time I think a coach has been fined since Bruce Arians a few years ago got fined for like hitting someone in the head or something.
Did they not fine Andy Reid for bumping his stomach up on Travis Kelce this year?
They did
They're
not.
not protecting Travis Kelce.
Yeah. Kyler Murray has a foot injury. Zach, what is Call of Duty BO7 beta?
Black Ops 7 is the newest Call of Duty title from Treyarch. The beta is currently out, which is like a preview of what the full title will be.
Can you play the beta?
You can, yes, sir.
It's a limited.
So Kyler Murray could be playing the beta.
Yeah, he is playing the beta.
He's probably on the game.
He might
on
be
and
playing
off the
game.
field. Yeah, he the foot injury actually does concern me a little bit because it's a toe, and I've learned a lot about turf toe this year.
Not good.
And turf toe is not good, even if it's not really that extreme of a case. It's probably not easy to push off that foot. I'm gonna have a hard time trusting Kyler as a dog in this one.
Yeah, I mean, well, Jacoby Brissett still there, still around,
Alive.
He is still alive. Marvin Harrison said he has full trust in Jacoby, so that has to make you feel good.
That's
I don't
really
know what
good.
else he would say. That would be crazy if he came out and was like, "Yeah, you know what?
We're fucked.
Our backup quarterback, it's gonna suck."
We're fucked. So when we talked about the DeMarcado dropping the ball on the 1-inch line last week, I went back and I read some interviews with Gannon.
Yeah,
And
Pew, pew.
he said that he actually did show the entire team the clip of A.D. Mitchell the week before being like, do not do this.
So
see
then
what
the
you're
push
doing
is
right here?
justified.
See what he did right here? Don't do that. No, that makes me think that Gannon was more responsible for it. The fact that he put it in all their heads.
Oh.
Like, because think about it. Nobody dropped the ball at the 1-yard line until Deshaun Jackson did it.
Yep.
And then everybody saw it and they're like, whoa, we can do that?
Yeah.
Like the tiny little thought, the intrusive thought crept in the back of your head. Nobody had ever thought before, like, oh, maybe what if I just don't carry the ball into the end zone?
Yeah.
But now that you see it, if it's in front of you, you should just not talk about it at all around your team.
Yeah. Did you see Jason Whitlock went there?
I did not.
Jason Whitlock, everyone's like, hey, that was a really dumb play. He decided to go a little zag. He's just like, you never seen a white guy drop the ball in the end zone.
That's
okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jason Whitlock.
That's true. Now,
appreciate you entering the discourse.
Now,
this is also, Jason Whitlock. Obviously, we talked about it a couple weeks ago. He says Alabama too gay to be.
He was right about that one. He was spot on about that one. If I were to argue that, which I'm not, because far be it from me to argue against Jason Whitlock when it comes to knowing ball, but would you say that the vast majority of touchdown scorers in the NFL
the sample size
are black players?
Yeah.
And then white players don't.
It was just
we do score sometimes, but I mean, it's tough to drop the ball on the 1-inch line when you're getting the ball on the 1-inch line as a fullback.
Right. It was just such a funny, like, everyone is in universal agreement. That's a really stupid thing to say. And Jason Whitlock's like raises his hands like, hey, let me just make this toxic.
Is it a race thing?
Yeah.
Is it a race thing? It's a very weird thing.
It is.
But I just wouldn't say anything about it if I was a coach. I'd be like, I'm just going to trust the guys to not do the stupidest thing of all time. Now,
also in defense, I'm not defending dropping the ball at the goal line, but if you could time it right, it would look sweet.
If you
actually, if you can nail it where you drop it so close that the touchdown counts, and then they have to review it, and you're like, dude, I obviously crossed the goal line. That's actually kind of cool. Guys should start doing that.
Then you get like an extra 5 minutes of everybody watching your replay of scoring an awesome touchdown in super slow motion.
Yes.
And that goes on the highlight reel.
You're like, Coach, I'm fine.
They break out the high def cameras that you don't normally see for the replays, and they slow it, they stop it. It's a lot of camera time for you. Good for your brand.
Exactly.
If you're one of these guys.
Exactly. By the way, Daniel Jones never in his career with the Giants never put up 40 points. He's done it 2 times so far this season.
Yeah, the Colts
he is awesome.
The Colts are great. Daniel Jones is great. The Colts are leading the league in yards per play and points per game. They've got 6.5 yards per play, 30.8 points per game. They're just good. They're just good. I think I've reached the part of the season where I'm not, even if they have a bad loss, I'm not willing to say they're turning back into a pumpkin.
They've done enough.
They're off pumpkin watch.
I do kind of like the Cardinals this week, though. Just out of this is solely based on the Colts winning 40-6, the Cardinals getting their guts ripped out again, meet in the middle. I think the Colts will win, but 7, I don't know.
I'm betting against Kyler's foot this week.
Yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
Okay, next game.
Tickets.
What
do we want to do for tickets? Shout out to the guy that reached out last week.
Yeah,
blew a giant bubble. Grossest toe.
Shortest guy.
Sickest Call of Duty play.
No, what about someone reenacting? Show us you crossing the line and dropping it as close to the line as possible.
Yeah, that's
Make a
good.
video of you slow-mo.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I want to review a video of it.
I'm in.
Yeah.
You know what also concerns me about Gannon hitting DeMercado after that? He wouldn't do that to a guy that he was afraid of.
Yeah, true.
He's not afraid of.
He needs to, yeah.
Yeah, he needs.
Ricardo's got to get in the weight room.
He's got to, step his game up.
All right, next up.
Tag memes in that.
Chargers at Dolphins. Yeah, tag memes. Chargers at Dolphins. Dolphins plus 4.5. Over under is 44.5. We got no Najee Harris. We got no Amarian Hampton. We do have, though, Hassan Haskins, who scored 20 touchdowns in his senior year playing for Jim Harbaugh. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean this is going to be an ultimate Jim Harbaugh challenge week because he wants to run the football. He wants to be physical. The Dolphins are the worst in the NFL against the run.
Yep.
And the Chargers are banged up. We'll see how committed he is to the run game because I think they probably should still be able to run the football.
Yeah, and this is obviously a weird, definitely not a rivalry game, but it always is. It's a sliding doors game because you have the Justin Herbert discourse with Tua, same draft class. Dolphins could have taken him, all that stuff. Yeah, this is a sliding doors game.
I went back. I watched some interviews with McDaniel and some of the game film with McDaniel in that game against the Broncos where they almost set the NFL scoring record.
Yep.
And he looks like a completely different guy.
He's so downtrodden now.
It's mostly the hair, too. The hair is just like completely disheveled now. He was high and tight back then, had the beard all trimmed up, and now he just looks like a mountain man.
I also wouldn't hate if McDaniel's like, listen, it's going bad right now. Hot seat. Season's falling apart. Bad vibes. Maybe just come out on Sunday with pants that go all the way down to your shoes.
That'd be good. Yeah, maybe.
Just try something different. You know, everyone's got to do their part. Why don't you get some pants that go all the way down to your shoes?
I'm beginning to think that when he did not go for a field goal at the end of that game, when he took his foot off the gas on that last drive against the Broncos, and he decided he was not going to set the all-time NFL scoring record,
it's a curse.
That cursed the Dolphins from that point on. It's like you turned your back on history. Nobody had scored 70 points in like 50 years in the NFL. And with a touchdown, he would have set the all-time record, which might stand for forever. Who knows? And he just said, you know what? I'm not going to do it.
I'm not going to do it.
And I think that's what did it. The football gods were angry.
Yeah, he spit in their face.
Yep.
I think this game, Justin Herbert, like they can't protect him. I think this is like if they don't win this game and Justin Herbert gets beat up again, Jim Harbaugh might have a nervous breakdown.
Yeah. Maybe
he feels every hit. He feels every hit that Justin Herbert takes.
Maybe before the game, maybe take it easy when it comes to like doing the shoulder pad punching and the chest punching.
Yeah, it's one extra hit.
One extra hit. You want to limit those to your quarterback. Their offensive line was not good, especially for the second half last week. Yep. And I did feel bad for Justin Herbert because it's not like he played poorly.
Yeah. Well, Dolphins defense is bad.
Yep.
And I don't know where the Dolphins' head is going to be at after, like, that was a game they should have won against the Panthers. And they blew it. So, okay.
Did you know that Keenan Allen is just, I think he's 67 receptions away from Antonio Gates. No, that's not true. He's 22 receptions away from Antonio Gates' franchise record of catches, which is crazy because if you'd asked me that, I would be like, yeah, Antonio Gates by a mile.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that fastest to 1,000 yard receptions was crazy.
Yeah, so it looks like he will be setting that record this year.
Yeah. Again, I think they need to phrase that stat differently. You can't be the fastest to something if it takes everyone like 12 plus years to get there.
I think you can say the least slow guy.
Yeah, or he got it the quickest. I don't know.
The first two. For the first two.
Yeah, the fastest you always think like, oh, he's like 24. How the fuck did he do that?
Yeah.
Puka Nacua having like the fastest to a certain yard market, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen is 33 years old and been in the NFL for a very long time, but credit to him.
Yeah.
Fastest to do it. Okay, next up, we've got the Patriots at Saints. Hank, Patriots at Saints. How we feeling?
This is a must-win. This might be a bigger must-win than last week.
It does feel like you guys have the easiest remaining schedule.
Yep.
These are the games you got to win.
Yep.
Because
it's a big letdown spot.
It's a huge letdown spot.
Would you say maybe it's a letdown spot for both teams?
No.
The Saints just won.
Okay, so I looked this up. Remember we talked about quarterbacks that started 0-10, and I gave you the list. 3 of them never won a game. That was Zach Mettenberger, Brody Croyle, and Deshaun Kaiser. Stan Gelbaugh, the legend. We talked about him.
Yep.
He won in his 11th start. The last guy who actually won a game after was Derek Carr, who went on to have a long career. But the game after he won his first start, they lost 52-0 to the St. Louis Rams.
That's what we need.
Does that mean anything? Now, this is it's probably not, because it's a stat that quotes the Oakland Raiders versus St. Louis Rams,
Right.
Which gives you a sense of the time here.
I think that this
Wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, it was like 12 years ago.
I look at these two teams, and they're both riding high off big wins. One was their first one. The other was beating a division foe, the Bills, that everybody thought, okay, this is the team, the passing of the torch game, as Hank said.
Super Bowl favorites.
And Super Bowl favorites. I look at the two coaches, and I'm like, which one of these two coaches is more likely to have a letdown game, or to like not follow up a good result with another good result? And I think that would be Kellen Moore. I think Vrabel seems like the guy that would be.
Vrabel is a big underdog guy. Like, remember in Tennessee, it was just, there would always be these games. That was what happened on Sunday night. Like the primetime game. Oh man, no way do the Bills lose. That's Vrabel. That's it. And Drake May was phenomenal. Drake May outplayed Josh Allen. He's very, very good. What?
I love hearing you say that.
I mean, he did.
That's a beautiful sentence. No, it's that's a great thing to hear. That's just a great sentence to hear.
He's so good. How come his
Drake May outplayed Josh Allen
in that game?
How come his alma mater won't even give him any credit for it?
They did. They tweeted.
Where are you at with you're a diehard UNC Tar Heels football fan? It seems like they had to come out and make a statement that Bill Belichick is not retiring, which is never a good sign.
Or like, we're committed to Bill.
Yeah, we're committed. He's committed.
They're committed to Bill.
He's committed.
This is a big game for the Patriots. I think it's like they got to just come out and drop 40 on the Saints and
that's a good Belichick.
Keep it rolling for the rest of the season, because this is, they lose this game, it's kind of come back down to life. If we win this game, looking at our schedule, the AFC East is bad. Mahomes is washed. Josh Allen is good, but Lamar's injured. Burrow's injured. This
Mahomes
is a big year.
Washed.
He's 2-3. He's under 500.
He's washed.
I think that was we're on to Cincinnati, dude.
Yeah.
He just said New Orleans when asked about Bill Belichick. That was good.
Will you do us this next Wednesday?
No.
When we talk college football, will you please give a State of the Union and address Bill Belichick? I would like to see maybe a statement that you release on the show. You have a week to prepare.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
So they said that Bill was looking for a soft landing spot. I did. Probably not my place to do this. But I did offer him a position on the cream team. And
Yep.
Zach said
you're allowed to do that.
Zach said that he would review his resume or review his application. So you're making Bill Belichick apply to be a member of the cream team.
Yeah, I'd run his application up to the front office.
Yeah.
I'd get it to the right guys.
I guess my only question, because I would think Bill Belichick would be great on the cream team, attention to detail, do your job.
Yeah.
What's Jordan's situation? Jordan, is she micromanaging Zach and Jacob, which would be a hilarious visual?
Yeah, no, I think that she would actually go to the top of the cream team hierarchy.
Are you okay with that?
So we just report to Jordan?
Yeah.
I mean, she'd become my boss too.
Okay.
Yeah.
She would own this company within 3 days.
All right, so offer for employment on the cream team.
Hank, so the Patriots are doing a whiteout.
Yep.
You're a big Penn State guy.
We are, yep.
I got a question for you. Which coach do you think has had the worst post-coaching career or post-coaching life? Bill Belichick or Joe Paterno?
Go Joe Paterno.
You think so?
It was over pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, I mean, his post-coaching career was just he died.
Listen, if we're gonna call,
is that worse than Bill Belichick?
I don't know.
Leaving the NFL, getting a smoke show girlfriend that's significantly younger than you, and then getting paid to not work, possibly. I don't think that's too bad.
Yeah.
Hank, while you were addressing the media here, me and PFT, I had a question for you.
Dan,
what would you like to say to the people that have accused you of being racist for quote tweeting the tweet from the New England Patriots saying all white, and you said we are?
I was gonna save it for Fyre Fest, but yeah, I
Fyre Fest.
I would just say you're a fucking loser.
No, save it for Fyre Fest,
and you should.
All right, save it for Fyre Fest. This is a great teaser. We will be addressing Hank being alleged racist during Fyre Fest this week. Okay.
I have a question for you, Hank.
Eric.
You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. This is Dan Campbell, Jersey Jerry.
Hit him with the Hardy.
Yeah.
Well, is it where
You don't
the
get to say
press?
that.
It's we're not coworkers.
You don't
You're
get to
the
say
media.
that.
Mr. Commenter.
Mr.
Government.
Commenter.
Yeah, government. Well, you're the journalist.
Mr. Commenter.
I'm Mr.
Mr. Commenter from Part of My Take podcast.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for acknowledging that. When was the last time the Patriots had a 3-game winning streak?
I would probably guess 2021.
No, 2022.
2022.
Yeah. So that would be a break. That'd be a combo breaker for him this week.
Yeah, last time we played the Saints, I think we lost 13-0 That was like the Mac Jones.
That was
like
an
the
ugly.
ugliest.
Oh,
Yeah.
the sun was so shining
ugliest
so
game
bright.
of all time.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, again, I know it's like I was talking to memes and some of the, like Zoopy, like our Browns guys. It's like rebuilding, going through a rebuild is tough, but there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it's like
Or your little
That's
bro.
so mean.
looking
Your little
back,
growing up.
So mean.
looking back on those dark times, like it was dark. We lost the Saints 13-0 not too long ago, and now look where we are. Like that, it's possible.
Okay, so that's a good segue. We'll go to Browns Steelers. So mean. Steelers -5.5. Over under is 37.5. The last time the Browns won a regular season in Pittsburgh. Anyone want to guess the year?
Baker Mayfield COVID.
I said regular season.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he did win there.
That was
in
playoffs?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this was 2000.
Porn guy.
Who's the porn guy?
Josh McCown.
Oh.
2012.
The last time the Cleveland Browns won a regular season game in Pittsburgh was October 5th, 2003.
Oh my god.
That is 21 years. It was Tim Couch versus the combo of Tommy Maddox, Chaz Batch. That's insane.
A freshman in college.
Yeah, we're 1 month into college.
That is nuts.
So much life has happened.
That is insane. They didn't have GPSs back then.
Facebook wasn't invented.
You had to print out
cell phones.
map
Smartphones
quests.
weren't invented.
I had a physical map in my car.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That I used
print
to
it
get
out.
around.
Yeah.
Book.
Yeah. It's crazy. That's a long time.
That is so that is the most depressing stat I've ever heard.
It's very, very
in my
long.
entire life. Now the Steelers, they lucked out.
Yeah.
The Steelers lucked out. They ducked Joe Flacco. They probably had something to do behind the scenes, being like, "Hey, can you trade Joe now so we don't have to play against him this weekend?"
Yep.
Mike Tomlin does respect him a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin also very good against rookie quarterbacks.
Yep.
Very good, 26-6 against rookie quarterbacks. But 2 Browns rookies have beaten Mike Tomlin.
That's true.
DTR, Brandon Weeden. But those were in Cleveland,
Those were
obviously.
in Cleveland, yeah. The I'm obsessed now with Kevin Stefanski, friend of the program, his answers to questions, hard questions, because he was asked about Deshaun Watson this week, and he responded, "I understand the question, but I'm really focused on this week."
Yeah.
I just like him saying that. I think that's the second time this year he said that, like, I understand your question. It's a very nice way of saying, don't fucking ask me that again.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
We are not here to talk about Deshaun Watson.
Did you see the list of Browns quarterbacks and their cap hits
No.
that went out this week? It was quite literally the drill tweet. It was the Browns 2025 quarterback cap hits. Jameis Winston, $2.2 million dead. Dylan Gabriel, $1.1 million alive. Joe Flacco, $999,000 dead. Shedeur Sanders, $955,000 active. Deshaun Watson, $35.9 million pup. Bailey Zappi, $315,000 practice squad. DTR, $171,000 dead. Kenny Pickett, $8,000 dead. It's just a bunch of Deshaun Watson just buried in there at 35.9.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, help me with my budget. I've been bullied into taking the Steelers by our good friend Jersey Jerry. I kind of like the Browns, but I also don't know how they're going to score. I said the stat on Monday's show. It's 10 straight weeks, regular season weeks, that they have failed to go over 17 points.
And I don't have the stat in front of me, but we always say every single season, Mike Tomlin after a bye.
Right.
And I feel like that's something that's a trend. I feel like he's very, very, very good after a bye.
Yeah, I agree. And this is also a big, like, if the Steelers win this game and the Bengals and the Ravens lose, which they are both over a touchdown underdogs. The Bengals are 14-point underdogs. Steelers kind of got a little bit of a stranglehold on the AFC North.
Yeah.
Like, kind of is happening right in front of our eyes.
Yeah.
So, it's a big game. Steelers got to not fuck this up if they want to win the AFC North, because if they lose a game like this, I feel like we'll look back when Lamar gets healthy and just be like, oh, shit. It's a one game, in late December. They should have probably beaten the Browns.
Yep.
Okay. Next game up, we have Cowboys and Panthers. We have our bet from the Meow Mix guys. We do. Let's get it out.
I got it right here.
Yeah, put it in, show the Max, put it in live. Go to the Panthers-Cowboys game. So if you missed Wednesday's show, Meow Mix, the now defunct Carolina Panthers podcast, we had Jerry on from it. Really great guy. We just love the story. We're rooting for them. They're doing a podcast for like 1,000 people. They're just all heart, and then the Panthers bummed them out so much that they're like, we can't do this anymore. They did this thing where they would bet a certain prop every single week, and anything they won, they would roll over and donate to charity. So we're going to take the mantle for them. I think they're actually releasing it as well if you go follow them. But we're also going to do it. We're going to have a Meow Mix pick of the week that they're going to give us every week, and we'll say on this show for them. Hopefully they come back and podcast it.
I'm going to give all my winnings on this bet to charity if it hits. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do it to their charity. Which was that St. Jude's?
Yep.
Okay.
Children's Hospital.
All right, Children's.
Yep.
For the kids.
For the kids.
Ted McMillan, 70-plus yards receiving. Rico Dowdle, anytime touchdown. I believe it pays out about 3-1.
Okay.
3-1. That's the Meow Mix parlay.
So ride it for the kids. Hopefully we get hot with the Meow Mix parlay.
Ted McMillan what?
70 yards.
Right now the line's 60. Oh, wait, right.
Yeah, you could do, yeah.
Yeah, 70.
And then Rico Dowdle touchdown. I like the Rico Dowdle because the Cowboys' defense is not good.
Yeah, Rico Dowdle revenge.
Did you know that last week, and this is more of an insult stat to the Dolphins, but last week Carolina broke a 65-game losing streak when trailing by more than one possession at any point in the game. Their last win before last week came in 2018.
I did not know.
Literally, if you got up by 9 points or more against the Panthers since 2018, you won the game.
That's pretty sad too.
It's pretty sad.
It's not that sad considering I just heard that Brown stat. That's going to take a while to shake off me. But yeah, that they haven't really had a lot of guys that can lead a comeback.
No. Do we think the Panthers? Would you classify the Panthers as bad?
Baddish.
Yes.
Okay.
Bad on the road.
They're bad.
They're baddish.
Well, I asked that because Dak is 76% straight up against bad teams, and he's 65% against the spread against bad teams under 500. And he wins those games by 9.7 points per game. So he beats up on these teams. And Dak has been phenomenal.
I would say baddish. Yeah, Dak is definitely MVP.
Yeah.
MVP consideration.
You know what not shocked me, but Schottenheimer really should have led this with his press conference. He's got a couple significant tattoos on his arm.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, look it up. And it's just like, oh, okay, NFL coach.
What are they?
He doesn't seem like a tattoo guy. And then I saw it. It's words. It just kind of took me back. I don't know.
Is it like
whoa, all right.
Fancy cursive? That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like Zach. Wait, Zach, can we see your cursive again? Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay,
yeah, it's kind of like that.
He doesn't have the eagle though.
Where you go? Why didn't you just Google this instead of searching on Twitter?
That's also you're still searching on Twitter.
I'm copying and pasting. You don't have to be mean.
We're not being mean.
You don't have to be mean.
No, we're just asking. Look at that. See, that was pretty easy.
All right, yeah, that was easier.
So he's got one on the hand too. Yeah, look, click the fifth picture there where he's got. Yeah. See,
he's inked up.
He's inked up big time. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't mean anything. We all have tattoos in here. Like Zach says, everyone's got a couple.
Yep.
I just was like, oh, I didn't know that. I wish I had known that.
You don't see a lot of head coaches with the visible tattoos.
Yeah, unless they're like former players. But yeah, I kind of think he's got swag now.
Kind of badass.
Yeah, a little bit. I feel a little more confident with Brian Schottenheimer now.
Hank, what do you think about this quote from Brian Schottenheimer? Because when I first read it, it sounded like something you would say. It'll be good to see Rico this weekend. I know we're going to have to buckle up. We'll bring our seatbelts. Mm-hmm. Rico, we'll buckle up. Can't wait to see the guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great quote.
It's an awesome
quote.
quote.
I feel every Wednesday.
Perfect quote. Bring our seatbelts. It's like, yeah, Rico's coming to town, but everybody be careful because he's in one of those moods.
Did you guys see the Fox single map that like 90% of the country is going to be watching this game?
I love looking at those maps and getting mad about
they used to
coverage,
mean so much because they used to actually be the only way that you would know if you're going to get to watch the game or not.
My favorite is when you see a map and there's like one dot out in Fresno, California. You're like, oh, that's David Carr.
Yeah.
That's why that's going on.
Yeah. Rico Dowdle did reply, by the way, to that, not that quote, but just saying, are you ready for your former team? Are you ready to buckle up after his career game? Or George Pickens on Rico Dowdle telling the Cowboys to buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
And Rico Dowdle said, nah, we're buckled up every week, bro.
Yeah, everyone's buckled.
We're all buckled up.
This is going to be a buckle game.
Everyone's going to be driving exactly the speed limit, buckled up the whole time. Safety first. Okay, moving down the line. Seahawks at Jags. I love the Seahawks in this game.
I liked them last week, too. The Jaguars were at 4-1 next to their record.
Well, so that was pretty much, this is not an X's and O's.
Kind of disrespectful.
What?
To the Jags.
Well, here's my thought process. I like the Jags. I bet them on Monday night. I bet them a couple times this year. I've thought they've been, I've been a Jag believer. That was, I would say, the biggest regular season win, because I know they beat the Broncos whatever year that was to go to the AFC Championship game.
Mm-hmm.
They had a couple playoff games. They literally retired Dan Marino. That was the biggest regular season game in Jaguars franchise history, I think.
Okay,
might be up there.
I'm trying to think the Blake Bortles year. That Pittsburgh game was in the playoffs. That was a great game.
Yeah, they've had some playoff games that have been really nice, but I'm talking about regular season. Like, think about everything was at stake. 3-1. Mm-hmm. Going against the Chiefs, down 14-0.
Monday night.
Monday night. Trevor Lawrence, like with the late game heroics. Shad Khan saying that this is not for today, for tomorrow, it's forever. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of pressure to have that type of win. First year head coach. It was definitely the biggest regular season win for Trevor Lawrence in his career.
Yes.
I feel like there might be a little letdown.
There could be. I also think that they got pretty lucky. They played to the best. Like they did a lot of good things on Monday night, but they also had a few things that broke their way.
Yep.
Chiefs, and I don't want to like downplay the fact that the Chiefs, they got a touchdown handed to them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with the Jaguars, it feels like they're a good team. I don't think that they're like a 5-1. We just beat the Seahawks team.
Yeah, it's hungry dog. Seahawks need a win. Seahawks, they're not a bad team. They lost to the Bucs in a shootout. I think you'll get a very strong effort from the Seahawks.
I think they should let Trevor run the ball more, because on Monday night, that was by far the most. That was his running game.
He is a little goofy.
He's definitely goofy.
He's just so tall.
Yeah, he's a spaz for sure. And I think that when he's able to do that, or at least have the defense respect his ability to do that, a lot of other things might open up for him.
Yeah.
So let Trevor keep running the ball. And then I was looking at the Pro Football Focus grades for rookies.
Okay.
I believe that two of the top 5 rookies right now might be Travis Hunter.
Oh.
At least 2 of the top 10.
Oh.
So Travis Hunter, the wide receiver, and Travis Hunter, the cornerback.
Yep.
The wide receiver is graded out as a 77.3. The cornerback is graded out as a 76.9 this season. So Travis Hunter, the wide receiver, we think could beat Travis Hunter, the cornerback.
Yes.
Get toasted.
Okay. Last game in the early slate. Ravens at home against the Rams. Ravens are 7.5-point underdogs. The over-under for this game is 44.5. What a bummer the Ravens are. I'm going to list some Ravens stats for you. You guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens defense after week 5, they are 29th in rushing yards allowed. They're 30th in rushing TDs allowed. They're 31st in passing yards allowed. They're 31st in total yards allowed. They're 32nd in passing TDs allowed. They're 32nd in first downs allowed. They're 32nd in points allowed.
Yes, and Baltimore this year, through 5 games, has already given up more points than the entire 2000 Ravens defense did in 16 games.
Yep.
They've given up 177 points this season. The 2000 Super Bowl winning defense gave up 165 total in 16 games.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really bad in Baltimore.
It's really bad, and it's injuries, obviously. Like, I don't think if the Ravens were fully healthy, this would not be the same spread. It would be close to a pick 'em, if not Ravens favored, if they had Lamar and all their defense. Their starting defense in week 1 accounted for just 37.9 snaps in week 5. Mm-hmm. That's how injured they are. So they're banged up as banged up could be. We talked about Derrick Henry. We had the discussion if he's okay. This is not a good matchup for him. The Rams are the only defense in the NFL that hasn't allowed a rush of 20-plus yards through 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
So probably not this week.
Is Patrick Ricard back?
I don't know. Also, another Rams stat.
He did not practice.
Not practice. As a 4-point favorite or more on the road, Sean McVay is 16-0 straight up. So they win these games. Not 9-7 against the spread, so not talking about the cover, but like the Rams take care of business on the road.
Yeah.
They're supposed to.
Now, I did see that that Hamilton might be back. I think he was practicing.
Okay.
So that would be huge if they got him back. I don't think they've announced whether or not he's going to play this weekend. But a counter to that stat, Big Cat, the Rams have twice lost back-to-back games as outright favorites of 7.5 points or more.
Okay.
So there is a pattern there with McVay.
Yeah.
Like if you have a bad loss against a team that you were supposed to wallop, it does carry over to the next week sometimes.
Okay. So there's that. Matthew Stafford's a Hall of Famer. I just want to remind everyone. This is a crazy stat. So Puka Nacua is on pace for 1,999 yards, which would be a record. Pretty crazy.
I mean, that would actually be the most disappointing thing ever if you finish with 1,990.
Yeah.
I would almost not rather win the season receiving record at that point.
Yeah. Most receiving yards in a season. Number 1, Calvin Johnson, 1,964 yards in 2012. Cooper Kupp, 1,947 yards in 2021. Puka Nacua is on pace for 2,000. There is a common denominator.
What is that common thread there?
That would be Matthew Stafford.
Yep.
That would be pretty insane if Puka Nacua breaks a record and 1, 2, and 3 are all Matthew Stafford wide receivers.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
That would be fucking sick.
Did you see what the Rams are doing after the game? Because I believe they're going over to England to play the Jaguars.
Another one?
Yeah. So you know what the Rams are going to do?
Oh, he's nodding his head like an asshole.
They're not flying back home. They're going to practice at Camden Yards. They're going to practice in the baseball stadium.
That's pretty cool.
Before they fly out, which
That's
is kind
pretty
of cool.
cool.
They get to see some action in Baltimore.
Why don't they just fly home and just keep going the other way?
That's probably really far.
It probably really.
Why don't you just build a giant plane
and practice
that has
on
a football
plane.
field inside of it?
I like that idea.
Yeah.
Now we're actually thinking here. Okay. Before we get to the afternoon games, Chevy. We love Chevy. We're truck guys here on this podcast. Football season is here. Whether you're grinding through the week or gearing up for kickoff, there's one ride that's always game ready. It's the Chevy Silverado. The Chevy Silverado is a longtime partner of Pardon My Take and our favorite truck, and it's all about grit. From job site to tailgate, Silverado lets you show up strong and tackle any task. Built for the hustle, ready for the game. Silverado is America's most dependable full-size truck. For J.D. Power 2025 award information, visit jdpower.com/awards. Head to Chevy.com to learn more and build your own Chevy Silverado today. We got some stinkers in the afternoon. Titans at Raiders.
Ugh.
Raiders minus 3.5 over under 41.5. Yuck.
This would be the let's bench Geno game, right? Like if they lose to the Titans, you got to at least think about sitting them down.
Yeah.
Stink, and there's only 3.
The Raiders are mildly concerned about Geno Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
They're mildly concerned that he's a broken quarterback. We just taped the Pro Football show. My hot take of the week was that Geno Smith is not going to throw an interception this week.
That is a hot take.
It's like the hottest take you could possibly have. That's all he does now.
My hot take is that Geno Smith actually played way above his drafted slot considering his career.
Yeah.
He's lasted way longer than people thought.
Remember the numbers, the millions that he made?
Yeah.
I talked about on Monday?
If this is his last dance, Geno, it was a great run.
There was a world where Geno Smith was just out of the NFL after his Jets career, and he would have made $5 million. Instead, he reclaimed it and over $100 million. Credit to Geno. Think about those things, Geno.
Yeah.
Also, stop throwing the other team.
Big picture, things are going to be okay.
Right. But maybe not, because this team is bad. I actually think the Raiders will win.
I do too.
Just because it's only based on the fact that they lost by 34 last week. And everyone's going to be like, the Raiders are so bad. And the Titans might be figuring something out.
The thing is, the Titans' win last week was so fluky and lucky that I don't think that they're in danger of feeling good about themselves.
No.
Like they felt good to not feel bad on Monday.
Correct.
But I don't think they felt good because they thought that they played well.
Yeah.
So it's not. I can't really see this being a letdown spot for the Titans.
Yep.
But I do think that Geno against this team, they should win. They should cover.
Yeah. Okay, that's enough about that game. That's going to be a game that something weird's going to happen in that game.
Do you want a mildly interesting stat
I would
to go
love
with?
a mildly.
To
That's
go with
perfect.
how mildly disappointed they are with Geno Smith.
I was going to say to go with a. I wouldn't even know if we would we say this is a mildly interesting game.
No, it's not. It's not mildly interesting. This is a stat that will make you. If somebody said this to you at a bar, like a friend, you go, "That's wild," and then you go back to talking about whatever it is you're talking about.
I love it.
Okay.
Mildly. Do you have a blind resume at any point today?
No, but I can whip one up.
Okay.
If you want.
No, that's fine. Yeah, maybe we'll do it for Fyre Fest.
Yeah. Okay. Mildly interesting stat of the week. Every quarterback that the Raiders have played this season was drafted in the top 6 of their drafts.
That is mildly interesting. That might be a little more than mildly interesting.
Really?
Do?
Nerd nugget of the week?
I think it's medium interesting.
I don't think so. I think it's pretty mild.
Okay.
It felt boring. Well, you know what it is? It's when I read the names on the list, it actually gets more mildly interesting.
Okay.
Drake May, Justin Herbert, Marcus Mariota, Caleb Williams, Daniel Jones, Cam Ward.
Okay.
That do anything for you?
That brings it back down to mild.
Yeah, mild.
You're right.
Yeah.
It went to medium and then it's back to mild.
Mhm.
Bengals at Packers. Packers are 14-point favorites off the bye. Over-unders 44.5. Joe Flacco showed up to Cincinnati on Monday, and I guess he does know what the Packers do defensively because he already played them this year. But I think the Packers are probably going to have their best effort off the bye with a weird 2-2 or 2-1-1 record.
I don't know how Flacco works as the quarterback in Zach Taylor's system of not having offensive linemen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he's the perfect fit for that. He's 40.
Yeah.
And even when he was like 24, he wasn't exactly fast. I don't want anything bad to happen to Joe. I'm going to be watching every play like the mom watches, like with my my hands.
The Commanders.
Huh?
What?
Oh.
With my hands over my eyes, peeking through is what I was going to say. Hank.
Right.
Hank, who's missed more games, Drake May or Jayden Daniels?
What? I think Jayden Daniels.
I don't think so.
Oh.
You're talking about just not starting?
Yeah.
Well, they didn't start. Drake May didn't start right away.
Well, no, after he became the starter.
How many games does Drake May miss?
He had that concussion, right?
I love this. PFT's always got a stat.
Well, the Bills stat was just wrong.
Yeah, well,
Drake May started that game.
Well, he did not win that game.
He started the game and they won. So yeah.
No, he did not. No. Joe Milton won that game.
Drake May started the game. Patriots won.
How many yards passing did Drake? How many attempts? How many attempts did
Drake
Drake May have in that
started the game. Patriots won. He was the starter. They won.
That's just.
And then he started on Sunday night. They won again. So
I know.
2-0 in his last 2 as starter against the Bills.
how many games has Jayden missed?
Jaden's only missed 2 games.
Well, last year, did you miss any?
No,
I thought Marcus Mariota played. Oh, he came in.
he came in.
Well,
Right.
that counts as missing. We just established that.
No, we didn't. Missing a game. If you get
Someone else comes in, so then Drake May won against the Bills.
No.
By your logic,
Jayden
yes.
Daniels has played in 20 career games. Drake May has played in 18 career games, but Drake May did not start the season last year.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got to be
like the
close.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the same. But only one of those guys gets talked about like they're going to get injured.
Well,
That's what
only
Hank was-
one of our guys cries every time he like scrambles out of the pocket.
I
One
don't
of our
cry.
guys.
Zach said that AI says that Drake May only missed 1 game with a concussion.
Is that true? I thought he missed more than that.
I think he missed
That's
week.
an AI
I'm looking right
AI
now at his
stat.
game logs. I think he missed week 14 last year.
That's a faulty stat.
I'm gonna fake stat.
Listen, sometimes you got the good stats, sometimes you got the bad stats.
I was just asking the question. I didn't know the answer to it.
No, you
That's how you
Good
learn.
question, PFT.
That's how you learn.
Good
Hank.
question. Yeah.
You
Hey,
ask
open your mind.
questions.
Be open to everything. Jerry taught us that.
yeah.
Open to the universe. We do have a one good game in the afternoon. It is the Bucks and the 49ers.
Oh wait, back to the Bengals Packers game.
Oh,
real
yeah.
quick. Joe Flacco does have a chance to make history, or at least to tie history.
Yes.
He would be the second quarterback that would start and beat the same opponent twice in a season with different teams.
Yep.
So I mean, it's gonna be tough for the Bengals to do that.
Jack Kemp.
Jack Kemp was the other one that did it. Jack Kemp, Bob Dole's running mate.
Was he?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, shit.
Dole Kemp.
That's cool.
That seems like it's a familiar bumper sticker. But yeah, so I'm rooting for Joe. Good luck to Joe. I'm also very worried about Micah Parsons just becoming a backpack that Joe Flacco has to carry around.
Well, he survived him once.
Yep.
49ers, Bucks. Bucks are -3 over under 47.5. I loved Baker Mayfield's quote where kind of at the media, which is a fair quote from Baker. He basically said, early on in my career, it was cocky, immature. Now it's moxie, and he's a dog. Same shit, different day. As long as you play well, they change the narrative, but you got to be yourself, and I've always been like that. Fair point.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield has not changed. The narrative's changed. He has not changed as a person. He has been the same guy through and through. It's just we had, Colin Cowherd being like, well, he's not a leader because one time there's a clip where he ran towards the band instead of his teammates.
Yeah, because he planted a flag at midfield because he grabbed his dick.
Yeah.
Because he was pumped that I've always liked Baker, always thought that he was a dog. I never said any of the stuff that Baker's claiming people said, but I did hear other people say that.
Mm-hmm.
And I never appreciated it.
I said, huh?
Yeah, I said, that's not true, buddy. That's moxie. You're confusing that with moxie.
That's fucked up.
Did you see Vita Vea's celebration that he did last week when they dropped him into coverage?
No.
It was the best seatbelt celebration I've ever seen. They dropped him. It was like a zone blitz, and he dropped back. The guy dropped the pass or hit off his foot, and then Vita Vea pushed him away and gave him the best seatbelt strap-on celebration I've ever seen.
I love it.
It was great.
Vita Vea, too, is
big boy do that.
I struggle with big boys in ages because Vita Vea just, he's only 30.
Yeah.
Doesn't it feel like if
weird.
you asked me, I'd be like, yeah, no, Vita Vea's like in his, 18th season in the NFL.
That is strange, yeah.
I think it's big boys, also maybe Samoans, where it's like all just kind of it goes together. And I was seeing, I think it was the 20. What was Josh Allen's draft class? Was 2017?
Which Josh Allen?
Our Josh Allen.
Our Josh Allen, yeah, 2017, I think.
2018, whatever it was like the 2018, 2017 draft was unbelievable, and Vita Vea was in that draft class.
Yeah.
If you had asked me what draft class was he in, I would not have been able to get that right.
Yeah. So are the Niners, we're going to go with Mac Jones again?
I believe so.
I hope so.
Is he the better quarterback? Oh, Vita Vea, seatbelt.
Look at that.
Oh, that's a big one. That's a truck.
Big boy seatbelt, double wide.
Vita Vea. He's awesome.
Yeah, I think they're going to go with Mac Jones. I don't know. Did Mac Jones, he confirmed that he saw the dead body?
Yep.
But the banana story was not true.
11 was not true.
So I don't know who started that rumor that he ate 11 bananas.
Yep.
But he was forced to deny that. How many bananas did he have?
I said 3.
But how does that get? I don't understand how that story comes out. How does 3 bananas?
No idea.
Especially with him, because if you look at the mugshot, he's a 99 bananas guy, clearly. But to go from 3 to 11, it just seems like, I don't know, fake news or something. But I do think that Mac Jones he's played really, really good. I don't think he's as good as Brock Purdy. I don't think that he's like the long-term solution, but he's made a shitload of money.
Yeah.
He does a great job being like a fill-in for Brock Purdy.
Yeah. Yeah. Kyle Shanahan, best coaching job he's ever done. That's what everyone's saying right now.
Yeah.
Coach of the year.
Yeah. I'll put it this way. If Mac Jones had played in the second half of that NFC Championship game.
Yeah, if they'd had him.
If they'd had him back then,
it'd
be a different story.
Yeah. Okay, last game, Sunday Night Football. Very excited for this game. Chiefs -2.5. Over-unders 52.5. Jared Goff is actually 2-0 in matchups against Patrick Mahomes' Chiefs. He won week 1. Was it last year? The year before? I think maybe it was last year. And then obviously the famous Chiefs-Rams game. The best game ever.
I think that I like the Lions, but I'm concerned about their defense already.
Their defense has a lot of injuries.
They're top 2 cornerbacks.
I'll just say this, though, because I'm going to say it every week. The Lions, in their last 50 games, are 36-13-1 against the spread. That's a stock that you just see. It's like NVIDIA or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
That just keeps going up. You're like, man, I wish I bought that.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that there's a bubble on these Lions either.
No, I keep betting them, yeah.
Week 1, the Lions looked like shit against the Packers. But if you throw that game out, you would look at this team and be like, they might be the best team in football.
Yeah.
And I would not argue with you about that.
Yeah. They're just really, really good. And, I mean, do we have Travis Kelce being worried about Life of the Showgirl?
About the reviews?
Yeah.
I mean, things can't be too happy.
By the way, the reviews that I've heard are just Hank saying that people don't like it.
Did you guys talk about it in the act too?
Yeah, well, that was I didn't look into it anymore. It was just you saying that. So I'm going off your reviews. It's Hank reviews.
I did have a review of Hank's review. The song Wood, that's about Travis Kelce's dick. Yeah? That's what they're saying? Hank?
Sure. I've listened to it less than anyone.
Well, I haven't listened to it at all, so.
Okay.
But I'm told that song is about his dick.
Yes.
And it's called Red Wood.
Yes.
Or she refers to it as. Is that song actually about Andy Reid's dick? That's what I thought when I heard all this stuff
Trouble in
about
Paradise?
Red Wood. That's what they. She's a football fan. She knows that's Andy Reid's nickname. Yeah? Just think about it.
Big Red.
Andy Reid might be plowing the field.
Easter egg.
Yeah.
Easter eggs everywhere. All right. Should we do our picks? Oh, no. We got to do Fantasy Minute. I'm going to bet the Lions just because I'm going to keep betting the Lions.
Yeti.
Beboni. Okay, here is our Fantasy Minute with Jerry O'Connell.
Start the music means I got 1 minute. Hey, what's up? Fantasy Buck Boys. Yeah, I'm at a sporting event. I got my tickets at Game Time. Yeah, awesome. Love that Game Time app. It's sick. All right, I got 50 more seconds. Everybody spend all your money on this tight end Taylor on the Jets. Fields just keeps dumping it to him. Also, spend all your money on Green Bay. Spend that money. It's over. It's week 5. It's not real money. It's not yours. It's funny money. Way to be Calabasas. Daughters are losing to some fucking private school. Okay, also, put up DeMarcado. He's not going to get played anymore, but he's not going to get fired because Coach Gannon struck him. Well, he didn't strike him. He just went whop, 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 whop. Pick up Michael Carter. Also, pick up Hassan Haskins, the running back on the Chargers. Also, stream Cardi. He's got something to prove. I shaved my beard. T-Mac is going to have a great game. T-Mac, call him that. I get bad messages from some guy who says he's friends with his mom. I did it. 1 minute. Fuck you, big cat. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. You fucking...
That was good. He actually made me think, like, Eddie DeMarcado, he's probably going to score this weekend.
Yeah.
Because Gannon is feeling guilty. He's like, he has to apologize, be like, I'm sorry that I hit you.
Yeah.
Tell you what, here's a couple carries on the goal line.
Get the ball.
Yeah.
Good job, Jerry. Got it under a minute.
Yeah. I'm going to bet that right now before I forget.
What did he say about T-Mac?
Was he talking about
Tet?
Tet?
Yeah.
Like
Someone
yells
hit
at him
up?
about Tet?
About Tet?
Who out there is yelling at Jerry about Tet?
T-Mac is also Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, no, T-Mac is Tracy
Yeah,
McGrady.
you can't. There's one T-Mac.
But I feel like Jerry's the type of guy, he's allowed to he's just going to throw around nicknames everywhere.
Yeah, Tet is...
Yeah. Tet.
He's Tet. He's the Tet offensive.
Okay, should we do our picks right now? We have, you know what? Let's do our TD parlay, and then we will get to our interview with Commanders Center Tyler Biadasz. Football season just got even better. Barstool is bringing you the game of the week every single week through the end of the regular season. Here's the deal. Every Friday, we'll announce a game of the week from the Sunday slate of games. When the game of the week drops, all you have to do is share a bet slip on that game with the hashtag BarstoolGOTW through X or email, and you'll be entered for a shot to win one of 5 $1,000 bonus bets. That's right, 5 lucky winners every single week of the season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code TAKE to get in on the action today. Don't miss the Barstool Game of the Week and your shot at $1,000 bonus bet. Share your bet slip and enter today in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Okay, I'm going with Amon-Ra. Max, what? Hey,
good pick.
I mean,
revenge. Yeah,
getting revenge.
I appreciate that.
I'm getting revenge for you.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Hank is out this week.
I appreciate that.
Amon-Ra screwed us. I'm gonna get revenge for my boy Hank. Amon-Ra at night.
I think that was a great pick last week, Hank. It's a disaster.
They scored like 7 touchdowns.
Yeah,
a tragedy. It didn't score.
Do you mind if I go to that game as well?
Oh,
we're going double dip.
Okay, yeah.
I can.
No.
I have two. I have
well,
two
there's only
picks.
3. There's 3 shitty games.
I'll let you pick. I'll let you pick.
No. Go to that game.
Romeo Dobbs or Xavier Worthy. Those are my 2. Xavier Worthy hasn't scored yet. I like Xavier Worthy.
All right, Xavier Worthy. PFT?
Are you also going to that game?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm not going to triple dip.
You got to get us on the board, PFT.
Yeah. I'm looking at Bucks and Niners, and I'm thinking there's got to be a rushing touchdown in there for the Bucs. The Niners actually haven't scored a rushing touchdown all season. Mm-hmm. Did you know that?
Yeah.
I think I'll go chalky. Rashad White. Let's go Rashad White.
Okay.
Get on the board.
Okay.
I wasn't putting those in. That's on me. That's
fine. Put them in. All right, so the standings right now, Memes, has 6 points. I have 5 points. Hank has 5 points. Max has 5 points. Zach and PFT have 4 points. We're all about equally as bad at gambling.
No,
6 and
we're
4.
worse.
It's okay. The records are 6 and 4 is the leader. Bunch of us at 5 and 5. Then 2 people at 4 and 6. We're all the same.
We turn this around.
We're 1 game off of 500.
Yeah. All right. Who's up first?
As a unit.
Is it me?
That'd be big
1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yeah. My pick. I'm going to take the Seattle Seahawks plus 1.5.
I'm going to take the Detroit Lions. Actually, no. I'm going to take the over in that game, over 52.5.
It's a fun over.
Okay. Memes.
I'm going to take the over in the Cowboys-Panthers over 49.5.
Okay.
Both of my first 2 picks were taken. I'm going to take Panthers plus 3.
Okay.
I would like to take New England Patriots minus 3.5.
Fuck.
Good pick, Zach.
I was gonna do a PFT. And try and take them minus 6.5.
Oh, too late.
I can audible.
No, it's all right.
I am going to take the Las Vegas Raiders minus 3.5 against the Tennessee Titans, and then I get a second pick.
Yep.
And for my second pick, I'm going to take the Rams Ravens over 45.5. 45.5 points.
Okay. Zach, coming back around.
I would like to take the over in the 49ers Tampa Bay Buccaneers game at 47.5.
Like it.
I'm going to get stinky with a over 38.5 and Brown Steelers.
Ooh, stinky. Memes.
You take the Lions plus 2.5.
Lions plus 2.5. Go ahead.
I'm going to take a pick for the listeners. I'm going to take the Bears plus 4.5 because I hope it's closer than that.
Okay. I'm going to take my final pick will be Bills Falcons over 49.5 Monday night. Double Monday night. So what is it? Plus 725 is our TD parlay?
Yeah, plus 725 for the TD parlay.
Love it.
Okay.
I also love that Hank's always thinking about the listeners.
Yeah, he is.
Good guy.
Always. Okay, let's get to our interview. We got Commander Center.
I hope it's a tie.
Tyler Biadasz.
We'll get to Tyler Biadasz in a second. He's brought to you by Twisted Tea. Twisted Tea is a refreshing, hard iced tea made with real brewed tea and 5% alcohol. Twisted Tea is the perfect alcohol and beverage to keep the good times going all season long. Whether you're hanging out at a friend's house, catching a game at the stadium, or at the bar, or just seeing where the day takes you, Twisted Tea is there to turn your day up a notch and make a good time a great time. Twisted Tea is the most refreshing drink. It's so good to drink outside. We were on the course having a couple Twisted Teas on Monday. It was awesome. You can keep it twisted all season long, all through the autumn. Grab a tea. It's game time. Stock up on ice cold Twisted Tea today. Tyler Biadasz is also brought to you by our good friends at Experian. Some listeners might be looking for a travel credit card so they can maximize rewards on their trip to London for the Super Bowl, Hank. Others might be looking for a cashback card to help pay doctor's bills because their ankle is never going to heal. No matter what type of card you're looking for, Experian can show you personalized credit card offers based on your credit profile. Even better, cards labeled no ding decline won't hurt your credit scores if you're not approved, so you can apply with confidence. Did anyone know that if you apply for a card and you're declined, that it hurts your credit score? That's why we need Experian. It's like having a financial coordinator in your pocket minus the headset. Take control of your finances with your big financial friend Experian and find a card matched to you today. Download the Experian app now. And now here's Tyler Biadasz.
Okay, we now welcome on a very, very, very special guest. It is Tyler Biadasz from the Washington Commanders, and he's here with Campbell's Chunky. Let's start there, actually. Is this the dream sponsorship? Like, walk me through when your agent's like, hey, we want you to rep the best soup possible. You're like, yeah, sign me up. I get to eat more soup. This is sick.
Nah, man, it was awesome. Honestly, like, you know, just growing up and like seeing like the commercials of Campbell's and to be able to get a call from my agent and like hear about like it was going to be with Jayden and his mom with the features of it and like seeing the script. it was hilarious. So like we jumped right on it too, and it was really unique too because it went right into camp, like the shoot. So it was a cool, unique bonding moment for both of us because it was us acting versus playing football, right? So it was really cool.
It is soup season. I think that's officially underway right now, and
I believe it just started.
Yeah, I'm gonna have some of this for my lunch today. I think I'm looking at the sausage mac and the macaroni pasta. It's spicy. I like that one.
There you go.
I'm gonna be diving into that one. I'm a big Commanders fan. Big fan of yours. You had some great blocking on Sunday, especially that outside run that Bill had. You got out in space a little bit and threw your weight around. It was fun to watch. My question for you is Dan Quinn the same type of coach with the same type of aggressiveness in games where he doesn't get knocked over as in games where he gets a little bit bloody? Because I felt like I saw like Dan, you fucked around and woke Dan up when you got him a little bit bloody the other weekend.
Nah, he was definitely a part of it. I mean, shoot, like I didn't know he actually got hit on the sidelines until we came off on the PAT, and I just saw like blood running down his nose. So like the field goal right before half, but no, shoot, man, like he's always in the fight, man. He's a fighter, and no, it was so like his style of play, like talking about how his persona and his aura about things, and it was like truly that was his identity in that moment, and got right back up. Bloody nose, like got it all taken care of at halftime, came in at halftime, we're all ready to go. Like it was awesome.
It was all, yeah, I saw that, and I was wondering if he went to the tent. I don't know if they gave him a concussion test or whatever, but whatever it was, it woke him up.
Yeah, I don't know what he did at half, but no, he was ready to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So we talked to Coach Quinn during training camp, and we asked him, I'm curious about the Shark Week last year. From a player's perspective, what was Shark Week like in the locker room? Were you like, what the hell is this guy talking about? Or are you like, oh man, Shark Week, this is going to be firing us up? Like, because I'm basically like, what am I going to do when Dan Quinn announces it's Shark Week again? How am I gonna react to the Commanders?
Yeah, it's just the perspective of just being where you are and what the situation is. I mean, and how DQ always talks about like we're the hunters too, but also like, that came up the first time, I believe, on a short week where it's like Sunday, flip the page, you're on the next game week, right? So it's like you have that short little window of time, but you have to flip it in your mind of like, right after that game on that Monday, it's really like a Wednesday, and then you're into your Thursday, Friday, going into the game, and that Saturday, Friday is like in the same day of Wednesday. Yeah. So whether you're traveling or not, but like the biggest point of it is like embracing it at all, I think too. And, I think it always brings back a certain perspective too for me in regards of like, for myself is that like hell yeah, like if I played on Thursday night, like let's go. Thursday night football, and then you just get into that zone and throughout the week, and then you speak it into existence, like, and how your energy flows, and how it's like DQ always talks about, it's like an extension of one another. So having that vibe of Shark Week early and explaining it and how we're going to get, and how DQ always says how we're going to get down, like that amplifies to the whole, staff, coaches, players, everyone who's involved that's on that plane ride going on a Thursday night game, or if it's at home too. So, he sets the tone, and, he calls it, we haul it, right? So
yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think it applies to the fans too. If I know it's Shark Week, I prepare differently that week as well. I move everything up a little bit more intensity.
Yeah, we had wristbands on and everything. Like it was like law of attraction was out.
Yeah, I love that. And so this week we got Monday Night Football, big game. Commanders against the Bears. It's me versus Big Cat. We have an annual bet where the loser gets a tattoo. So there's a lot riding personally in this podcast on that game. What's the preparation been like for Chicago?
Yeah, no. So we just got started going into today, and this is our day where we kind of have that a little bit more time to recover. Where we're going to get more into game prep tomorrow. But just having film from last year of their personnel, they obviously have like some new coaches over there. But having that, awareness of personnel and like how and who played certain different positions and stuff, you can kind of get a jump on it as a player. But obviously like, scheme and schematics kind of coming from coaches will kind of dial in tomorrow. So.
Yeah. Do you have anything in the game plan where it's like we need to just rely on some more lucky bullshit like the Hail Mary last year? And I'm saying that is the most bitter person ever, because it did for all intents and purposes completely end the Bears season.
Yeah, no, I mean, shoot. Obviously, you got to have a good, certain situation.
What was your reaction after? Like when that happens, then you get in the locker room after, you're like, holy fuck, did that actually just happen?
No, like it was wild too, because like when I saw when Jayden kept running back and forth and he finally got to a spot and he threw it up, like I saw it get tipped and then I saw someone catch it, but I couldn't even see who caught it because everyone was like freaking out down in the end zone. But I like turned to my old lineman Jayden, and everyone was like in their like shock moment. Some people started running, some people started just like, celebrating, throwing their helmet. Our sideline was going nuts, like, and everyone like rushed the field, like obviously it's a game winner, right? So like you had this huge like blackout period of like just celebration. And you got in the locker room, like, holy shit, we just did that. Holy shit! Like that was my first one I was a part of for a Hail Mary. So especially coming off that game where we kind of like had a lot of we had a lot of pre-snap and like some penalties that kind of hurt us ourselves, that took away some touchdowns. And it was one of those games where it was like, the luck just hit right at the right time. So obviously it was a cool special moment at the same time too.
After the game, did you go back and did you watch like all the highlights that people were making of the Hail Mary where they put like Celine Dion from Titanic over it and like all the soundtracks? Did you spend any time doing that? I spent a good like probably 3 weeks just watching replays of that over and over again.
I saw a lot of different shots of it. So I saw a lot of different like side angles of it, like how it all started, like the wide receivers and how they like went in a certain alignment. Like I think Luke was in front, Zach was in the middle, I think Terry was on the side and Noah was in the back. But I remember like watching the side angle from it and just the development of the whole play. But also like it was so interesting too, just to get to that play was I believe the short pass to Zach and then the out pass to Terry.
Yeah.
And just to get to that spot where Jayden had enough, or we had enough leverage to actually get the ball up like that. So I just remember like having a good sense of like, we have enough time to get to the sticks of where we need to get to. Mm-hmm. And then after the game, there's a lot of memes out there. Like, so, obviously you see a good amount.
Yeah, they were great. I have a question for you about Jayden. Love watching him play. He's been a breath of fresh air for this franchise at quarterback. And I always see him like, he seems to joke around a lot with the other team during a game. Like, I don't know if he's a shit talker. I don't know if he's, like, making fun of him. I don't know if he's, like, introducing himself and becoming friends with them during the game. But, like, does he talk shit or is he just being friendly to the other team? Because he does it a lot.
It's in his own way, I would say. Like, I haven't seen it like that, but it's hilarious because that's who he is. That's how he, you even see him like, blocking for Bill on the sideline last game. And there's a shot of him like about to, block someone. He has a smile on his face. So like, that's just who he is. Right. And, but it's also pretty funny. Like, we'll be talking shit out there and everything. And then Jayden will come in and like say whatever he says. Right. But it's just like, it kind of like, screws around with the defense a little bit too. Cause I remember, I don't think Burns liked it. After the first game. Yeah. He made some comments about it, but like, I mean, the fact that he's making comments about it kind of says something too, though. So,
yeah, because I feel like he tries to like joke around with them and just like kind of disarms them a little bit. If they're like pissed off, Jayden will come in there like crack a joke, smile at him,
because
like,
everyone's
be like, good
so
play.
aggressive.
Yeah. And they're like, "What's this guy doing? Why is he being friendly to me right now? I don't like that."
But yeah, for sure. And you have a lot of people that respect Jayden, and especially for what he's done, and even his first year and everything. But that's just his, again, like that's his personality. And that's how he goes about it and everything. But but he has so much fun playing the game, which I look at in such a unique perspective too. And even like before on that last drive we had with the Chargers, like, I've seen some things on like Twitter or like not Twitter, but Instagram of how, him and Debo, like what dance they were going to do before the touchdown or whatever it was, but he was dancing in the huddle, like just being in the moment. He's a big guy that like, he's in that specific moment and really embraces it. And like when you get a TV timeout, having that relaxation in the huddle and like seeing where we're at, what's the situation. And, he's just dialed in.
Yeah. All right. So Tyler, you're a Badger. I'm a Badger. How do we fix the Badger program? And more importantly, like you're from Wisconsin, son of dairy farmers. Barry Alvarez, when he first came to Wisconsin, basically, not exact quote, but basically was like, Wisconsin has a lot of fat people and we got to keep them in state. How do we, like, you were an offensive lineman getting recruited. How do we keep the big boys? Because that's really the part that drives me nuts is Wisconsin football should run the ball and be able to punish people with the offensive line. That's kind of the nature of what the program should be, and we've gone away from that. So how do we fix it?
Yeah, I'm not really sure in regards of like schematics of how, things are, because everyone has a different philosophy and everyone has a different scheme of what they want to go for. And like, obviously, like if you look at my career, like I was pro style in Dallas, and like, you have a mixture of everything here, right? So like you can do it in regards of not necessarily running power, or like, it's just more so about like, sticking to the basics, like stacking those great days of like, hey, like how detailed can we be? And just getting to those like marginal gains of like, hey, like on this play, like, the aiming point of the running back, or like, the combination block, getting it, push this outside so like you can have that cutback lane. It just goes back down to basics, I think. And obviously like with football, you're going to have those injuries where like it's that next man up mentality. And I think that's the biggest part of preparation is like, whether you're, second on the depth chart, starting, whatever, like you have to be ready for that opportunity. I think right now they're kind of facing that adversity where it's that next man up mentality. I've noticed that there's a good amount of guys like on the injury report, but that's that opportunity for the next upcoming to really, raise the bar and get back to the standard of what Badger football is all about, being gritty and just grinding, like getting to that next step of like moving the chains. Like, doesn't matter how pretty it is, just move those chains, get to the red zone, get to those fourth and manageables where you can, stretch out that risk and press that envelope. So, but they will, I have confidence in that. They'll turn it around.
Yeah. And when you were deciding to go to Wisconsin, I assume it was somewhat of an easy choice just because of what the offensive line, like the powerhouse they've created in terms of like draft picks. I know you converted from a defensive lineman. Is that right?
Right.
But did you always know when you like started school where you're like, I know what they're going to do. They're going to make me another one of these, incredible offensive linemen, just churn it out and be like drafted and have a good NFL career.
I really didn't know, honestly. Like, I really didn't know. I got offered the scholarship for D-line. And then when I went over there for a spring practice, I was watching the D linemen, and, some of the guys pulled me aside, like, hey, like, come watch the O-line here. And I was just like, all right, like I'll watch both, and I really didn't know how it was all going to shake out. Cause I'm like, how am I supposed to try out for both positions? Like, I really just didn't know. And, coming from a very small school, like, so I went into camp, and when I got to my locker, it was number 61 with knee braces on, O-line cleats. I'm like, all right, I kind of know where I'm at. But in the springtime too, though, one of my, high school teammates, Garrett Groshek, he played with me at Wisconsin. He was the backup when Jonathan Taylor was there too. But he would get stats from me when I was still in high school, like finishing up that year, just in preparation, just in case I was center, So went into the first year and just had to learn center. And it's so interesting too. Like, I always tell like some of the guys, like, because the story's really unique, because I had to start kind of from ground zero of like, learning how to play center. And like, I have a, teammate here with the Commanders, like Michael Dieter, and he taught me how to play center, like truly, like, and I had Dan Volz as well and a lot of like the alumni that were there just to pick their brains about some stuff. But it was just that ongoing process too, like how I talked about before, Badger football. It's like they really do put you in the best position possible, and you do see a lot of position changes coming from, might not even be like smaller schools, but like you really see like even like, for example, like one of my teammates, like David Edwards, like he came in, he was a quarterback in high school, tight end, first year at Wisconsin. Then he went to, tackle, right? And I played with him, and now he's a guard, for the Bills. So it's like, it's really unique in that way, but it's also like putting yourself in the best position possible, then, just going for it and really truly just getting down to like the nitty gritty of like footwork, technique, and really being efficient with your hands and being a technician. So just having that mentality at Wisconsin, and and that culture. It's really cool.
I love the idea that you were playing defense and all of a sudden there's just two like clunky knee braces sitting in your locker. You're like, well, I guess I get the sign now.
They were grooming you to be an offensive lineman. Yeah,
it was so funny too because like I was playing like stand-up 5 technique in high school. Like sometimes I play the 3 tech, but it was just hilarious though because like you just start from ground zero, but like he just took that opportunity just to embrace it all. And like I had so many great role models. I had like even like Ryan Ramczyk, that he was there my first year and got to really like talk a lot of ball with him. And like how I said before, like Michael Dieter, and had a lot of guys like David Edwards like just to bring me under their wing but to be a really cool part of that culture. But then obviously you have Jonathan Taylor come in, and then it's just like it's a massive like fulfillment of like the run game, and like how that's when you started to really love the game. Because like defense, when you play defense, like it's a different type of game for like an offensive player versus defense. Like there's like you like the play schematically, learning different like formations and everything like that. Like it was really cool.
Yeah, and pass blocking is like a completely different mentality from anything you're doing on defense, right? It's like you were just
totally
like attacking, and now you're like, okay, I got to wait for the guy to come to me.
Yeah, they're like kick and post. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, so it was really, really cool to, to learn a new technique, but also to, get it down to, a very high level.
Were your family and friends, were they understanding when you told them that you were going to play offense now? Like, what was that conversation like?
It wasn't too much it was more so like, oh, that's different. Like, how do you feel about that?
Like I guess if it makes you happy, then we're happy.
I'm like, well, I have I have the football in my hand every play, so that's a little different. Like I literally have it in my hand like more than anyone else in the game. So, it's a unique job, but also comes with a lot of responsibility. Making the calls and being quick and efficient with them, and but also that challenge is like that's the best part of it. Like just getting a front. It's like maybe a low, frequency front of like what they might run, and then you get it and you knock it out of the park. Like that's awesome.
How bad does it suck during a 2-minute drill when you have like a deep completion and then you have to sprint up to the ball and then get down in your stance, get set, and then snap it? Because I feel like that's a very underrated hard thing that offensive linemen have to do. Yeah,
I would say like so this last game, like with like the Chargers, like we had the one right before halftime, and that's awesome. Like that's part of the challenge too. Like when you're in a clocking situation, you got a long, pass and everything, and you get down, and you get a set, and you get clocked at like 3 seconds. Like when you run that each and every like Friday to like, perfection, and you just like you have these situationals down path, and like the harder one, the challenge is like when you cover a ball after like a 35-yard gain, and you get down there and there's maybe a penalty or like something to bring it back.
Yeah.
And you got to jog back, like that's because I've been in situations where like I've literally covered down the field a good amount of, yards, and like you got to, come back. That's the challenge, I would say. Like it doesn't suck. It's more so like, damn, like thought we had that one, but like it's one of those things where, you come back, and that's like where the conditioning part is in, especially throughout this offense. It's like, we do a lot of great tempo, and, Jayden and Cliff do a great job of, calling it. And, so we're always ready.
Yeah. One thing when it comes to spiking, I'm always worried that Jalen Carter is going to dive through the legs and just try to intercept the spike. That he tries to do that, right? And he's going to do it one day, and it's going to be awesome when it happens. I just don't want it to happen to us.
Yeah, no, he tries a lot of different stuff, He's very unique in those situations. I think a lot of those guys, though, too, have seen that. And I don't know why it's always like I've had several people like try to dive through my legs, and I'm just like, yo, like, because it's an awkward position, because like you try to block down, you know, like try to just like, and so, but he's been close though. I'll give him that. Like, he's been close. Number of guys been kind of close, but.
I got a kind of a dumb question for you. We have a guy in our office, Mike Kadick, who played center for Indiana. And when he gets drunk, he'll just like randomly just start at a bar, just start doing like pass pro sets and stuff like that. How often does that happen in the offensive line community, where if you're just drunk, like, and you're just like, you know what? I'm not getting laid tonight. I'm just going to start doing some pro sets with my boys at the bar.
I would say that definitely That's definitely a thing in college for sure.
Just getting your hands on somebody. Yeah.
Nah, it's more like, it's so funny because it's like in college you have so much time with one another, and it was it was one of those things where like you would always like, it was so ingrained in your brain to get this down, or like, you know, the technique and everything, and you know, you have a couple of drinks and you have some fun or whatever, but like in regards of just like, you know, being more open to the topic of where you're at in that set and everything, like I'm gonna get it down, I'm gonna get my offhand down, you know, everything like that. So I could definitely see it. No,
I love
for sure.
that. I
could definitely see that.
Yeah,
that's hilarious though.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was universal like that.
Yeah.
No, he does it a lot, and it's always shocking when he does, because he's got obviously like a quick first step, and so when you see a big guy moving like that, you're like, oh, that is kind of cool. It is a fun party trick, but in reality, what you're doing is you're just like going from a crouch to taking one step, and everyone's like, whoa, that's wild.
Stay in half man.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, like you still wrestle with the boys. I feel like that's something that a lot of linemen do too. It's just like, come on, let's wrestle. Let's have a quick wrestle.
Yeah. No, we had a good we had some wrestlers from high school when going into college on our team, and you know, there were some wrestling matches on vacation. For sure.
Yeah. This might be a dumb question, but do you ever forget the snap count?
No, I think it's more so like, and sometimes it kind of correlates, like yes and no. I think there's a variation of it, whether or not you lose the snap count, like in regards of throughout, if you're making a call and you don't hear the first part, like that's happened in my you know, throughout my collegiate career into the pros sometimes. But it's you have like certain code words to make sure like you're not on it, but you know, that's the routine. Like when you are making a call, like you want to have a routine of like, all right, if this is on hard count, this is how I'm going to approach this. So I get back to reminding after you making two different calls, making sure it's like on the road, right? Crowd noise and everything. You got to make sure everyone's on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have to go back into the snap count. And then it's like making sure everyone's on the same page too. So there's been some times where, you know, you get down, even like on a certain, you know, play clock wise too, like you get down and like, what are the mechanics too of the play clock on the road and certain situations like that. But like, long story short, like, yeah, there's been some times for sure. But that's the piece of, you know, like I said before, like there's a lot of responsibility when you have the ball in your hands for the most of the game. So.
Yeah, I would just keep repeating to myself, like, okay, on two. Don't forget it, on two. That's the only thing I would think about at that point. Throughout your career as a center, you played with a few different quarterbacks. I'm curious because you guys have a close relationship, a unique relationship between the center and the quarterback. If you were blindfolded and had like noise-canceling earphones on, could you tell the difference between Jayden under center, Marcus under center, and Dak under center?
Maybe throw in Hornibrook too.
Yeah. Could you be like, oh, yeah, that's Dak.
That's definitely Hornibrook.
Yeah, I would definitely think I would know Dax and Jayden's the most.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd probably would know Marcus's as well.
Okay.
Hornibrook's is... Sorry, Hornibrook. You know, it's been a minute.
It's been a while. Yeah.
It's been
but
a while.
maybe it would be like riding a bicycle. You'd be like, oh,
yeah,
I feel that knuckle. Oh
no.
shit.
Yeah. When Jayden's under center, do you ever think about Hornibrook? Like close your eyes.
Oh man. All right. Well, this has been awesome. I got one last question for you, Tyler. It's the Roback question. RHOBACK.com. Promo code TAKE, 20% off your first purchase. Q-zips, polos, hoodies, joggers, shorts. Roback.com, promo code TAKE. It has been a lot of fun. Thanks to Campbell's Chunky for setting this up. The best soup in the game. That's a fact. We mentioned a lot of players. You mentioned Jonathan Taylor. Very simple question. Just how sick is he? Because he keeps just being the sickest running back. Would you ever just like watch him, you know, when he busts through the line and you're just like, God damn it, he's so good.
Yeah, I definitely follow a lot of the Badger players too. Like if I know like someone's playing on, Monday night or Thursday night when you have an opportunity to watch him, but like JT, he's all over the board of like the stat sheets this year and what he's been, and he's always been really like that too. Even from college into the NFL, he's a workhorse and what he's done in the NFL too is awesome to see. And man, like his ability speaks volumes, and he's an even way better person than he is a player too.
Not possible. Just not possible.
Have you been a friendship with him a long time, like, and you've been around him enough, like, he's the most genuine human being.
But he's the best running back in the NFL right now, or one of the best, top 3. Is he a top 3 human?
In my opinion.
Okay.
Like in all the world.
All the world. The entire world.
Like what about your parents?
Yeah, who knows? Yeah, you're right.
It's not a knock on him. It's
he's
like
really
he's
good at
probably
football.
a really great dude, but there's just no way he's a better person than he is football player because he's that good at football.
All right. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. What if he gets like a Nobel Peace Prize?
He might. Yeah.
we'll be looking like assholes.
I mean, if he gets the Colts to like deep in the playoffs, it would also be a really good sign of him as a human being. He would help so many people out.
That's true.
That'd be really nice of him.
That's a great point. All right. Well, Tyler, this has been awesome, man. Thank you so much. Best luck rest of the season except for Monday night.
Great luck on Monday night.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. And we appreciate it. And shout out Campbell's Chunky for setting this up.
Absolutely. Shout out to Campbell's. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
This week's Fyre Fest is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. We all know that life comes at you fast. 1 minute, you're hanging with your best friend at Penn State in Happy Valley. The next, you're depressed on a flight back home. When you find yourself in the middle of your very own Fyre Fest, you just might need America's largest injury law firm in your corner. Morgan & Morgan has been fighting for the people and helping with your Fyre Fests for over 35 years. With Morgan & Morgan, it's easy to get started, and their fee is free unless they win. You can check them out at forthepeople.com/PMT. That's forthepeople.com/PMT. forthepeople.com/PMT.
Okay, Fyre Fest of the week. We are taping this at 2 o'clock on Friday. So you obviously heard Thursday. You heard the beginning of the show. So, Max, hopefully we're still alive.
I think
one
person doesn't want us to be alive. I know that's for sure.
I think one of you guys is going to be still alive.
Oh, who doesn't want us to be alive? Is there anyone in here who maybe bet against all of our teams?
Not me.
I have a hater parlay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's that pay out?
Bet 25, win 1,000.
Love money.
Memes, I have an issue with you, though, because we talked about it earlier, and then I heard you doubled down on it. Memes thinks that it would be better for the show if both of us or one of us lost tonight than if the Phillies and Cubs advanced and we had PMT Armageddon on Monday night, where it would be Bears, Commanders, and then Cubs, Phillies.
I would love that.
How would that not be the best thing for the show?
I don't want to neglect this show that we're doing. I think it would highly increase this show. And then if the Phillies make it to Monday, one of you, I don't think the Cubs are making it.
Okay, that's fine. But the
Phillies making it to Monday would be just as good.
A Phillies Cubs NLCS would be awesome for the show. Awesome.
Nah, Phillies would curb stomp.
But that would be awesome. You'd have a week of me being mad at Max. How would that be awesome for the show?
His logic makes no sense.
He's become such a hater. He doesn't even want the show to do.
No, the problem is then one of us would go to the World Series, and he can't have that.
Oh yeah, right. Guaranteed World Series.
I mean, World Series loss would be awesome for memes, though. That would be that. Just think about that memes. How good would that be? If you think about numbers,
you can't be
losing
a scared
in the World.
hater.
What if Max got no hit in the World Series again?
And it was another one exactly like the other one that was also a no hitter.
Also, I want Big Cat's attention to be completely divided on Monday.
That would be.
I want him to lose all focus. By the way, Big Cat, I have a game ball for Monday.
There's so much that has to go.
I agree. This conversation could be completely moot right now. One of us could easily be, or both of us could easily be eliminated. So this conversation is stupid. But I'm saying as it sits right now at 2 o'clock on Thursday, you should be rooting for the Phillies and Cubs to play in the NLCS for the show.
Sure. But if you guys lose Game 5 on a Saturday, it does nothing for the show.
True.
All right, I see where your point is on that.
You guys have to shave your mustache.
All right, so what you're saying?
Yeah, sure, yeah, memes, yeah.
What you're saying is, and I actually agree with this take. If the Phillies and Cubs are not going to advance, you need them to just lose tonight.
Yeah,
that's fair. That is fair, because you want it to happen on a show night.
Yes.
It's kind of like what was the? Oh, it was the Celtics, Knicks, where we just didn't have any show nights.
Oh yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
That was
I
bad.
feel like you guys got eliminated on a Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big Kid, I had a trophy made for Monday night.
Oh,
Bears versus Commanders.
Yes.
It's right here. It's the football.
Oh my God.
I'm putting it on the line.
Hell yes.
Put it on the line. We're betting the football. Shane's favorite football.
I love this.
Winner gets to keep that and do whatever they want with it.
I love this.
Isn't it a good football?
It's an incredible football.
It's a damn good football. Maybe one day that can
And
be
a
yours,
tattoo,
Hank.
right?
Wow. Yeah, and a tattoo.
And tattoo, yeah. But I think
This is a
the
great football.
The football is a bigger deal than that.
Yeah.
Of the football.
The football is forever.
That football is incredible.
Yeah, it's
It's
good football.
so good.
You want to feel it, Hank? Have a catch. Pretty good.
I'm going to say right now, if I win that football, I would like to maybe put it up as in a future PFT versus Hank golf match.
Oh, wow.
Not the one you guys already filmed, but a future one.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know.
We should just maybe have this.
Splash the pot.
It's so nice of football. I feel like when I win this football bet, I'm not going to want to put it up for grabs again ever again.
Mm-hmm. It is an incredible football.
It is good.
Yeah. All right, Fyre Fest. Hank.
Yeah, we alluded to it earlier in the show.
You're
but
racist.
The Patriots are wearing their all-white uniforms, and they tweeted out, just as every team does, the graphic with their uniforms of the week. And obviously, another storyline of the show is me and Max going to Penn State, me going to the whiteout, doing the whole "we are" thing. So I quote tweeted it and just said "we are,"
Yeah.
playing into the whiteout, element of the jerseys.
People thought you meant we are
All white.
all white.
I don't even understand what that means. Like, that is just the example of social media, like people reaching and just going so reacting so fast. I mean, like, you're racist. Like, I don't even understand how that could be racist. Like, we are all white. We're not all white. What does that even mean?
I didn't think about that. What
does that even mean, though?
I didn't think you were racist until...
If I was saying we are all white, what does that even mean? Obviously, we're not all white.
We're not. We aren't.
No.
Correct.
Hashtag we aren't.
But you want them to.
No. Even if, like, no.
Hank, answer this question. If it's all white, it's all...
Right.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Threw in the T.
No cat. All right. So people were really actually mad at you?
Yeah.
For... Maybe they're just mad about...
Honestly, keeps it factual. Oh, man. That's...
People were doing like classic Barstool, like classic.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really. I don't even fundamentally understand how that could be perceived that way. But yeah, it was just one of those, like, I don't really even tweet that much, but
I don't either.
I'll be tweeting less.
I gotta be honest, I don't get it either.
I don't really... Yeah, it's quite a reach.
Like, the fucking
You've said way more racist stuff
the
than
fucking
that.
man I got, like, that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
That was very, like, clearly could be interpreted
I have a solution.
as fucking a man.
I have a solution, Hank. You ready?
This is just
Yeah.
You ready?
people reaching.
Late October, New Zealand's rugby team's coming to Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be the biggest All Blacks supporter.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the name of their team.
That's so bizarre.
I
Hank.
guess, yeah, I don't know.
That is very, very bizarre that people just took that in a completely different way. I mean, I guess they don't understand the "we are" thing.
Yeah.
Like, that's NFL fans
Whiteout,
and college
yeah, I
fans
guess.
are not,
Wait.
But like, if you're following me on Twitter, I was doing the "we are" for
Right.
like
Right.
an entire 2 weeks.
This is very funny that people actually were upset.
I don't really understand how saying we are and they're talking about the all white jerseys. That I don't know. I don't get that one. Unless is the Penn State whiteout? Is that racist? Did you get unintentionally dragged into a racist thing?
I guess this is Penn State. That's why they call it a cult.
Because I always thought that it was called a whiteout because they like to cover up their mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's exactly what it is. Okay.
Well, Hank, you're not racist.
Thank you.
One of the least
We are.
racist guys I know.
He does really want to. We are all white?
What? But that again, like, what we're not. So like, I don't even understand that.
Yeah.
Well, what do you mean by we?
That's what I like. We are.
Who's we?
Who is
We are.
So
Penn
what,
State.
You're hoping that's the future of America? Is that what you're saying?
We are.
All white.
Play the Max. That's when you guys are supposed to say.
Oh,
Penn
State.
State.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm used to having Max repeat
We
it.
are.
Repeat it.
State Penn.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Wait. Oh.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. All right. PFT.
My Fyre Fest of the week, it goes back to what I told you guys last week about how I hired another man to walk into my house to bring his other man tools to go into my other man room and hang up my guitar hanger, my guitar stand on my wall. He did a great job. Turned out awesome. Very happy with it. But in my reimagining of this same office room, I've run into what I think is a much, much, much bigger problem that I don't really know how to solve. I have a couch in that room. Mm-hmm. There's a couch. It takes up too much space in that room. I'm looking to open it up, and I have no idea how to get the couch out of my room.
Ooh.
It's impossible. I have a big brown couch that's in that room. It does not fit through the door.
You got to break it.
So then I thought to myself,
couch doctor.
What are my options with this couch? I thought maybe I could lift it up through the window because there's a window in that room.
Yep.
But it doesn't fit through that window, so I can't just put it out the window.
So it was there when you got there?
No, somehow it got into the room when I moved in.
You got to find out who moved it in.
It was a Russian guy from New York that I paid to drive my stuff across the country.
Are you tossing the couch?
I would love to toss the couch.
So just get a couch doctor.
Yeah, just break the shit out of it.
Well, okay.
Smash the couch.
That was my other option is like, okay, maybe I disassemble this couch. It's like a leather couch. I don't know what's inside of the leather. I thought about renting like a power saw.
Yeah, chainsaw.
But I thought about chainsaw, power saw, but then chainsaw probably shouldn't use that indoors.
No, you should.
Well, if it's electric, maybe, but I already got an electric power wash.
You don't want to be too much of a pussy.
Yeah, people rake me for that one. So I thought maybe I get like a power saw, or a circular saw, but I don't know where the springs are or the staples or the metal or the nails inside. And I read up on it. That can be very dangerous if you do that. So I don't know.
Goggles.
I don't know how to get this fucking... There's a couch that's holding me hostage. It's barricaded itself in my office. I don't know what to do.
Couch doctor.
Wait, you keep saying, what's a couch doctor?
You never had to do this in New York?
No.
I do it multiple times. They come... I'm sure they have it in Chicago, but definitely more of a New York, Manhattan thing. But they just come and like cut your couch in half, take it out, and then put it back together.
I have an idea.
That's actually a job?
Yeah.
Couch doctor?
Yeah.
Like Johnny Sins?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised you never heard of that in New York.
No.
That was like very, very common.
Because you can't get couches into any of those doors. I have an idea though, better idea than a couch.
And it's usually like a Russian, like it's a
good.
Yeah.
Could I offer you, maybe for a PMTV, we give the cream team a couple tools and we just put them in your basement.
We just see what happens.
Hey, get out when you get out.
We could get that couch out for you, Pete.
That's what I'm saying.
Good.
The two of them trying to get that couch out.
Okay.
If you don't care about the couch's health.
No. In fact, the couch.
I would just send the cream team to your basement. I would almost put a camera there and just be like, get it out.
I would almost prefer that the couch be destroyed after the last like 2 weeks of me trying to figure out how to get this fucking thing through the door.
Perfect.
Okay, so the health of the couch does not matter. Just get it out of your house.
No. In fact, like, I want you to hurt it.
Like abuse it on the way out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want that.
Capture dead or alive.
Unless there's somebody out there that could use a free couch. But I don't think you want this couch. This couch is bad luck.
We will, if you welcome us into your home, we will leave with a couch.
Okay.
I love that.
All right. Yeah. Hired.
But don't mess up his walls or anything.
No,
like
you
that.
can't mess anything up.
No. We respect your home 100%. Yeah, we're not. We would have no intent of going in there and just messing up your space. That's your safe space. That's your home.
Yep. And I will. I'll put money inside the couch, like under the cushions. I'll hide money in the couch. Whatever you find, you keep.
Okay.
As your payment.
I'm happy to do it for you.
Okay.
I'll inform Jacob.
Okay. Let's do that. What can't the cream team do?
They can do it all. They can do it all. Well.
What?
Keep the machine on for when Max is trying to watch a Phillies elimination game.
Oh.
Can't do that.
Did they lose? Was this a loss for the Phillies?
Last night.
Oh, so Max is 1-0 when the ice cream machine isn't working.
Do we have to shut it off?
I didn't even want the ice cream last night. It was the other people.
Max, come on.
You can go on stream. You can see it. I was trying to say no ice cream because we were playing well without the ice cream.
So we got to shut it
off.
off.
And then Dana wanted the ice cream. Huh?
Are we shutting it off for the Phillies game?
I don't care. I'm not eating any ice cream during the Phillies game.
You gotta just keep doing what you did.
Weight loss. I went down 3 pounds this week because of the Phillies. I was too anxious.
Let's go.
Let's go, Max.
I'm back on track.
Let's go. All right, my Fyre Fest. Zach, what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say we weren't sure if keeping it. We had it open for the Cubs game and then the or After Dark stream. We weren't sure if a third night in a row was gonna
Heard it.
Yes, so we were gonna have it open again tonight, but we can test how many days in a row we can go, but that could lead to just need a tech to come in. And
Yeah, no, we don't want that. We don't want that. All right, my Fyre Fest is a quick one. We're all tired this time of year, football season. But there's moments that I'm tired that I like my brain doesn't work and I have to like stop myself. And it happened this morning because I came down to my kitchen and my kids were getting ready for school. And my son, first thing he said to me was, "Where's the big check?" And my first like knee jerk thought was, how the fuck did Hank get to my son? And then I had to stop and be like, wait, I did talk to him about the big check like 2 days ago. But like that moment was like I had to really kind of reassess and be like, you thought actually for a second that Hank like somehow got to your son and like got him to like troll you with a big check question at fucking 7 a.m. So I need to sleep because that was bad.
But that's great work by
Right
Hank.
free, yeah.
That's great work by Hank to make your enemy believe that you're capable of anything.
I was so mad at myself for having that moment of weakness where I was like, what the fuck? Where the hell is Hank?
He should have accepted it.
No, I actually shouldn't. We won.
This is a fair
We won
question.
on Wednesday.
He was looking for Daddy.
You win the 50-50?
He's going to talk to a therapist in 30 years about how Daddy didn't come home with the big check that he promised one time.
I know. I did promise a big check. I'm going to get a big check of my own. Just walk around with it.
Write yourself a check, yeah.
Zach.
my Fyre Fest of the week is I think I've become uncomfortably addicted to Stella's Coffee Run, the mobile game. I can't stop playing Stella's Coffee Run. I play it in the Uber. I play it when I'm laying in bed. I play it when I'm using the restroom. Any free time I've had in the last couple of weeks, I've just been grinding Stella's Coffee Run. I just got kicked out of the top 10, and I'm pretty pressed about it.
Yeah, I've watched Zach play it. It's awesome.
It's so much fun.
You go play Stella's Coffee Run.
I still don't understand how you play it. I keep trying to go, and you can't play it.
The game is ended?
I thought, yeah.
Limited time only?
I don't know how you got in there.
He keeps playing.
Yeah, I think he's like hacked into the back end or something.
I'm in. It might be like hey, if you couldn't get a certain score, you're out.
It was like it was a limited time only thing, I thought.
We may have to bring it back.
We have to bring it back.
I like that Zach might be hacked into the system, and it's just like him competing against memes.
Yeah.
If I was hacked in, I would have placed myself back top 10 because I was pretty upset about getting booted. But
how did you get booted when no one else can play except for you?
We're playing.
I'm looking at his phone. He's playing.
Yeah, it's a great game.
But like, look at the computer. It won't let anyone else play.
Zach's probably a mod. He probably banned you.
All right, let me try mobile. Maybe it's mobile.
I've watched him play. He is addicted.
You guys should try it out there. It's so good.
It's a great game. We got to bring it back.
Well, I don't even know if the people can try it.
We got to bring it
there.
back. We got to bring it back. We do have to bring it back. What do you... Hank's got something. Hank has something.
Permission to be a rat.
Yes. Permission granted.
I was in the booth the other day for an interview, and they were talking about their diet.
Oh, this is fucked up.
This is really fucked up.
Okay.
Also, I just tried mobile. Still doesn't work.
Okay. So Zach is playing. He's playing by himself, and he's losing ground.
Which interview is this?
What happened?
I think it was Tuesday.
Okay.
I mean, the wheels have
Tell us.
You guys gotta you gotta let it out there. I think a little bit of shame will maybe like kickstart you into positivity.
I had a good week.
I also had.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Hank's trying to do you a favor by shaming you right now. That's what you guys don't understand.
It was.
Hey, that was your mic.
One guy. Say it.
I think Hank might be only throwing me under the bus, not the whole entire.
Well, it was the whole booth. It was just it was the booth conversation, and you guys were like, "We can't talch about this. We can't talk about this." And in my head, I was like, "I'm sitting here, like I can't."
Yes, because Zach had a historic meal one of these days this week.
It wasn't even that bad. It was like, all right, we're here now. I guess we'll just get into it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Hard conversation.
Yeah, hard conversation. I guess is a carb conversation. I was a little homesick, and I was like, all right, let me just eat some comfort food. So I just had some Baconator fries, some chicken sandwiches, and some concretes. That was it.
Reminds you of home.
Wait,
Nothing
there was
crazy.
a lot of S's on those.
I think I might have like an even number thing going on sometimes where I prefer the anyways. That's I'm rambling. But all right,
no, back up. You like burgers in even numbers.
I don't know. That sounds
no burgers. It was all chicken. No burgers.
So this
it was a big order. Like, oh, it's not bad. And then he was like, yeah, it was and 2 concretes.
It was just
give us the full order.
All right, it was I got 4 Baconator fries. The nuggets were buy 10 get 10 free. So that's like you got to get a deal.
You got to.
And then the value chicken sandwich, so the small ones, and then
wait, how many?
Just 2.
2.
I kept things even, and then I got 2 concretes at Small Schwal.
All right, so 2 chicken sandwiches,
but that Butterfinger
4
one is so
fries, 20 nuggets, 2 concretes.
What were the flavor profiles of the concretes?
So the first one was Butterfinger pie, which is like Butterfinger mixed in with vanilla and marshmallow fluff. And the second one's called Triple Chocolate Cake, which is chocolate fudge, chocolate ice cream, and chocolate cake. And you can have them add additional chocolate cake if you want to. I didn't do that this time.
You did not.
I was just putting you on both, concrete game.
You didn't add anything to either one of them or just one?
No, I didn't add anything to either of them. I was just trying to put you on a little sauce.
All right, I appreciate that.
And for people who are wondering what concretes are, they're basically milkshakes, like heavier milkshakes.
Yeah.
They're good. And this booth was a safe space, and it's no longer safe.
Hank just completely violated your trust.
How are Memes and Max doing?
I go good week, down 3 pounds this week.
Down 6.5.
Oh, okay. So Zach, you gotta just.
I gotta carry my weight, ebb and flow. It's a team sport, and I'm letting the team down.
It's a lot of weight.
We got time left. Unfortunately, it's a lot of weight.
Do you think maybe I can spot one part of your meal that might be an easy part to cut back on the calories from? If that's okay.
Yeah, well, I need all the advice I can get. Yeah.
I think maybe just get 2 Baconator fries instead of 4 Baconator fries.
They did short the 4th one, so it was really like 3.5.
Okay.
Oh,
right. Well, you didn't say that.
We should have said that.
They're very good. An eighth of Baconator fries.
Yeah. I did that. If I were to pick one part of it, I'd say maybe not 4 orders of fries.
You're right. 100%.
Yeah, I think we can work on that. I think that's doable, right, for a goal?
100%.
Also, that was actually only meal of the day.
Yeah, he's a weird eater like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this story's getting better and better.
Yeah.
Did it make you feel less homesick?
No, I just woke up the next morning and saw that Wendy's gave me the big bag, and I was like, this is fat.
Yeah.
And I regretted it.
Also, is your mom Wendy?
No.
How is that fixing homesickness?
There's a Wendy's down the street
Comfort
from my house.
food. Comfort food.
Yeah.
Comfort food.
About it.
So when I think comfort food, I think of
because they got Wendy's in Florida too.
Carbs are good for celebrating and bad days. So like you just sometimes got to lean into the food.
They're good for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your happy meal?
It just depends. I get into like kicks, but a lot of times it ends. You go savory then sweet. So I do really enjoy French fries. So a French fry variant of some sort, and then ice cream is like a must.
Do you switch back and forth? I switch back and forth.
I go 1 and 1. So you hit a little salty, hit the ice cream, a little salty.
All right. So you know what? That's the problem, Zach. And it's not a problem because it's just this is how we're wired as guys. You just got trapped in the cycle. Because like I get trapped in the cycle sometimes where I'll be like, oh, I want a snack. Oh, I want a little chocolate. Oh, I want to go back to the snack. And then next thing you know, you've eaten an entire bag of chips and an entire bag of candy.
You get caught up in the back and forth.
You just get in the cycle, and you can't get out of the cycle because you don't know which one to finish with.
We're cycle guys. We don't have to be cycle guys. We can break them.
No, I think
I love the cycle. It's good. Yeah, it is what it is. Some things.
It is.
That was fucked up that Hank did that.
Yeah, it was.
It's probably the most fucked up thing Hank's done this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. What?
We are.
Hank hasn't looked like, no, that's
what
not even close to the most
more
fucked
up.
That was a callback to me freaking out at him on Sunday.
Yeah.
It was very funny. I was sitting there like they just kept talking about how we can't talk about it, and I just was like, I was gonna bring it up. I was gonna bring it up Tuesday, but it was a long show, so I
Memes, did you have a better week
this week? Yeah, good week.
All right, let's go. You're back, Memes.
Could be great tonight.
Okay.
That's why it was a good week.
Yeah. All right, let's finish off. We got the Lottery Ball segment presented by Jackpocket. Our next Lottery Ball segment is brought to you by Jackpocket, America's #1 lottery app. The Mega Millions Jackpocket is rising, and you can have a chance at winning without leaving the house. Teamed up with Jackpocket to offer new customers $5 in free lottery credits. Just opt in and use code PMT2. How high it goes, nobody knows, but you can be the winner when the cash comes raining down. Download Jackpocket, use code PMT2, and order a ticket today. Numbers.
3.
Go with 4.
You're just giving up?
Yeah.
You're quitting on 3?
I'm going with 4 for the Baconator fries.
Don't laugh. It's good. That's a good pick.
I mean, like I thought 2 sodas was crazy. 4 Baconator fries.
I'm going 41.
I don't think I can't. That's fucked.
One of these places got to do the Zach special.
That's fucked up that Hank did that.
It is.
9.
I'll go 15.
I'm trying to help.
We are supposed to be keeping each other accountable.
Yeah.
This link that you sent me worked.
We're still doing a show.
Sorry, 44.
Oh shit.
99 Pug. 22.
8.
I have 41. What did you have?
3.
That's right. Memes, you have 4?
4.
Good luck.
Baconator.
Have you ever gotten it, Memes? Have you ever gotten the number, Memes?
I have.
Have you ever gotten this? Have you ever gotten this?
For myself? No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But I have gotten it.
You're never going to get it either. 74.
Damn.
We get it.
You're never going to get it, Memes.
Love you guys.
You're just coping for the Cubs losing.
Nope. You're never going to get it.
We'll see.
You can't pre-cope him.
He's pre-coping.
No, what do you mean? It already happened.
No, you can't pre-cope.
It already happened.
No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No.
We're in the.
What time is it?
This is Friday.
Friday, brother.
Pre-cope is crazy. Love you guys.